The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
FM 95.3 WKLM, Hometown Football Friday night on the air an hour earlier than normal. That's because kickoff tonight is at 6 o'clock instead of 7 as the Knights open at home with John Adams. Don't forget to stay tuned after the game. Hometown Football Friday night activities continue all evening long, featuring score updates every 10 minutes. Also, we'll have highlights from the Knights game. We'll get the post-game comments from head coach Keaton Lefla. Also, Matt will visit with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keel. It's all coming up, part of Hometown Football Friday night. The pregame show is next on WKLM Millersburg.
Friday nights are back, and that means West Holmes football is ready to light up the field. From the first kickoff to the final whistle, we stand behind the Knights every step of the way. Troy Miller Agency, a proud Wayne insurance provider, is cheering loud for our players, coaches, families, and fans. Here's to a season of hard hits, big plays, and hometown pride. Contact Troy Miller Agency for all your insurance needs at our Shreve and Berlin locations. Local, loyal, and always on your team.
Troy Miller Agency Insurance.
If you're 55 or older and thinking about simplifying life, discover the comfort and convenience of independent living at Walnut Hills Retirement Community. Tour their beautiful campus featuring spacious retirement apartments, homes, and condominiums with maintenance-free living. Enjoy an active lifestyle with social events and activities. Plus, the peace of mind that skilled nursing and rehabilitation are available if ever needed. Schedule your personal tour today by calling 330-852-2622. Walnut Hills Retirement Community, 4770 Old Pump Street in Walnut Creek, where carefree living begins.
Hi, this is Maria from The Glass Doctor. At The Glass Doctor, we do a wide variety of glass, from auto glass to commercial storefronts, shower doors, vinyl windows, mirrors, tabletops, fogged windows, heavy equipment glass, and we also carry acrylic and polycarbonate products. Whatever your glass needs are, we can fix your panes. Call The Glass Doctor at 330-674-7556.
Call The Glass Doctor, we'll fix your panes. Oh, yeah.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Hey, have you been to the jewelry store in Millersburg lately?
No, why? What's new?
They've got these gorgeous sterling silver birthstone stackable bracelets. They've got necklaces and earrings. Perfect for gifts or treating yourself.
Birthstones? Stackable? Okay, now I have to check them out.
You'll love them. Stop by the jewelry store at 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg.
I'm on my way.
The Jewelry Store, where meaning meets style.
Have you been thinking of adding a pet to your family? Hi, this is Jonathan Beam, the dog warden of Holmes County. I invite you to visit us and see the great dogs we have waiting for you and their forever home. Did you know that adopting a shelter pet can serve as a lesson of compassion and responsibility for our future generations? We are located at 5387 County Road 349 in Millersburg. Our business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 to 2. We look forward to seeing you.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Before the Kick is being brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
I'm joined by fourth-year head football coach for the John Adams Rebels. That is Jarvis Gibson, a record of 1-0 on the season. A season-opening win last week over Woodward by the score of 42-8. Coach, thanks for joining me here. And first of all, take us through last week. Of course, you got the convincing win in their season-opening game. What was working well for your team in Week 1?
Well, thanks for having us. What was working well for us last week is we finally got to come together as a unit. We were light speeds ahead of ourselves from last year. We were a little setback with a delay because we didn't receive our equipment until the week of our first game, which hurt us. We didn't get any scrimmages in. But because it's just the work that our kids have been doing the entire off season, they knew the things that had to be done. They knew their assignments, and that's what propelled us over our last week opponent.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that because you've gotten 7 wins in each of the last 2 seasons. So obviously you've had successful seasons over the last couple of years here. But what has been the biggest difference, I guess, in your mind, going back from last year's team so far, going into the season with this year's group that has stood out to you?
I think because we have returning players. Most of these kids, this senior group are kids who came in the door with me. And then we built on top of those kids. So these kids have been in the program for the last 2 or 3 years. They know the program. They know what's expected of them. And once everything started clicking for us, we still have a lot of fine-tuning to do, but we were kind of hitting on all cylinders last week. Things worked out for us. I think our interior alignment helped us really well. And then they got our running game going, and then when they started crowding the line on us, we was able to go downtown a few times on it.
Well, you mentioned the running game. Certainly that has been a successful part of your offense here as well for this team here. Talk about your offense. What are you expecting to see from your offense this year?
Well, explosive plays, and that's the thing that we do. We're able to grind it out if we need to, but we've been pretty good the last 3 years for explosive plays. We have an explosive running back, and he's one of the good kids. I actually coached his older brother. In my previous stop, we have Joseph McCain. This is his 3rd year with us. He started for us as a freshman. I want to say he had 1,100 yards his freshman year, 1,300 yards his sophomore year. And actually, the kid, he's worked so hard. He keeps saying he wants to double those numbers in his 3rd year.
Certainly good to have that. Your talented players to being hard workers as well. And how about the defensive side of the ball? What are you expecting to see from your defense this year and guys to stand out there?
What really helped us this year so far, at least in Week 1, and these are some things that we worked on really, really heavily over during the off season. We really hit the weight room, and our kids, some kids went to the wrestling program, and with them going to the wrestling program for our defensive line and our linebackers, and our kids, they bought into our off season workouts, especially in the weight room. So our defensive line, they had a really, really good game last week. And our linebackers, these guys have been with us for the last 3 years. Actually, one kid has been with us for the last 4. This is his 4th year. They know their assignments. They were in tag mode. And I want to say my one linebacker, Shamar Rivers, had his best game that I've ever coached him in, and this is his 4th year.
Well, you take on West Holmes this week on the road. Obviously, of course, it was an added game here that you guys put on the schedule. And West Holmes and John Adams, I don't think they ever have played each other before in high school football. So a little different matchup here where 2 teams aren't as familiar with one another. Do you know much about West Holmes' team you're taking on?
No, they were literally just introduced to us maybe a week ago. They were still in need of a week 2. I think one of our conference teams dropped out from the game from them. That opened up a week 2 for them. We still had a week 2 open up for us because Beechwood no longer wanted to fulfill that week for us. So they called us, we called them back, and now we're playing. We don't know much about them other than, the one game film that we did receive on them. And we just have to go in, and everyone has a puncher's chance. So we'll see how things go.
Absolutely. I see. With that said here, with some teams, I'm sure can see kind of the similar things that you just mentioned there. How do you approach a game like this tonight?
Well, everything is about discipline and knowing your assignments. If our kids can stay disciplined and understand and do their assignments, we should be okay. But those are going to be the two keys for us this week. It's discipline and knowing our assignments.
And, Coach, also in terms of just, I know it's early in the season here, health-wise, though, how's your team doing?
We're pretty healthy. Luckily, we did not get banged up last week, although that was our first week of real contact against an opponent. Because, again, without equipment, we couldn't have any scrimmages at all. So this past week's game was our first time really having contact. So we just have to go in and see what we can do with it.
Given the success you've had the last couple of years, how much is there an emphasis going in, or has there been a lot of talk going into the season about, hey, our goal is to kind of get to the postseason when the season finishes up?
I would say that's been our goal since we walked in the door. We had to change the mindset of the kids that was here already. Those kids left, and then the ones, like I say, that came behind them, they saw the difference between having an off-season program versus not having an off-season program. So that's why we went from the first year. And again, we used to be a year-round school. So I didn't get the job until May 4 years ago. Of course, that's way too late typically to get anything going. We actually played that season with 13 players, and we still squeaked out 2 victories. And that was just, believe it or not, just on discipline. The kids had talent, but we just had to get the discipline side going and knowing their assignments. Then we got the kids into the off season, and then that's when we went from 2-8 to 8-2, and then this past year we went 7-3. But the goal for us has always been playoffs and bust.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
That's the head football coach for the John Adams Rebels, Jarvis Gibson, on WKLM.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Alongside West Holmes Knights head football coach Keaton Leplock coming off that season-opening loss to Tri-Wing, went into week 2. And Keaton, you can play all the practices you want, scrimmages you want. It's still not the same as full game speed, right, when you get to a regular season game. How beneficial is that for your team to get that one game under their belt that they can learn from going into week 2?
Yeah, I mean, that's what week 1's about. It's really the first live action you get of a full 4-quarter game, all 3 phases. So, that one's behind us. We got that one under our belt. We know the expectation of, how we have to operate as a whole program whenever it comes to these battles that, we're going to have throughout the year. So it's a great learning experience for us. It's great to watch film and see the first half versus the second half and just the body language and sideline energy and all of those things. So, it's a good experience for us. And again, it's just a reminder of where we need to go as a program.
And the nice thing about that, I know we talked about some of this already here this week, but just the fact that in that same game, guys can see the difference in terms of their approach, what approach worked versus didn't work here with the way they played in that second half.
Yeah, and that's what you hope for as a coach, and those are the things that, myself and our coaching staff really have to harp on. We saw some things that happened in the game that have happened in practice in the past, and, it's direct correlation for the kids. Hey, this is what we did, this is how we played, we have to change that. So, film doesn't lie, the eye in the sky doesn't lie. So, you watch the first half and you see those mistakes and you see in the second half, and it's all about us. It's about our effort, it's about our mentality, and how we approach every single play.
Well, you take on John Adams, obviously a team you're not typically playing here in week 2, a team you weren't supposed to play, earlier start time, all of that. Know much about this John Adams team you're taking on?
Yeah, I mean, looking at them, traditionally, they're a top team in the Senate League. Really league play, they only lose to Glenville, who, has won multiple Division IV state championships. So, again, it's adversity. It's not who we originally scheduled. It's not at the normal time we play, but, we were able to watch some tape of them and kind of look at them historically, what they do. So, we get a good idea of them. We got them on tape, athletic. They're bigger kids, they're Division III schools, so they got some big kids up front. They got speed on the outside, got a really good running back. And then defensively, they're aggressive, man. They get after you, they pressure, and they play some man coverage. So, again, it's going to be a great test for us tonight.
Great test, only week 2. It's sort of like a playoff game where you're not used to playing that sort of team here. But with that said, of all things you just mentioned, Keen, what are the biggest keys on your mind for this team tonight?
Well, we're going to say it every week. It's win the line of scrimmage. Win the line of scrimmage, and we're going to have success. us. You saw it week 1, first half, didn't win the line of scrimmage. Second half really established that line of scrimmage and controlled it, and we had a bunch of success from it. So controlling the line of scrimmage is probably the number one thing. And, the second thing that, is key to victory is we talk to our guys about it all the time. It's doing your 1/11th. It's doing your job. Do your job as your coach to do it. And again, first half, we didn't do that. Second half, you saw us do what you're taught and how you're supposed to do it. So really, those are the two biggest keys for us. And, we're able to accomplish those two things with the group we have. We should have success.
Mentioned the hour earlier start time. Does that change the routine up at all or no?
Yeah, in a sense, it's almost a timeline of an away game. Quick turnaround after school, but, we try and keep our schedule the exact same. Just bring everybody in an hour earlier. So we practice 3 to 6 every day. So, it's not the end of the world, but it'll be an adjustment for us. But, I'm excited to see us respond and see how our guys handle this adversity.
Responding, certainly a big key here to having that success you want to see, and to get a chance to do that in front of their home fans. As we talked earlier this week, that's always exciting to get in front of those home fans for the first time.
Yeah, that first home games, it's great. We get to see former players, all Ohio players. We get to see those guys come back, get recognized, and then, our crowd travels extremely well, and they're going to be out in full force tonight. So, we're really excited to get back in front of them on our home field, and just being at home always gives us an advantage with our crowd.
Keaton, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's the voice of West Holmes Knights head football coach, Keaton Leplow.
Before the Kick has been brought to you on WKLM by Holmes Siding Contractors. West Holmes and John Adams set to kick in about 44 minutes from now. Don't forget to stay tuned after the game. Our hometown football Friday night activities continue all evening long. We'll have score updates every 10 minutes with the Killbuck Savings Bank WKLM High School scoreboard. We'll also get the post-game comments of head coach Keaton Leplow. We'll have highlights from the game, and Matt will visit with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keels, and a bit later on, Jake will update you on your Cleveland Browns. Right now, it's time to head out to Knight Stadium. For tonight's call, WKLM Sports Director Matt Croy.
Good evening and a warm, sunny week 2 of the high school football season from Knight Stadium. West Holmes a record of 0-1 of the season, playing host to John Adams, the Rebels, a record of 1-0 in the home opener here from West Holmes. We'll talk about it with head coach Keaton Leplow coming up next on the Hometown Football Friday Night Pregame Show on WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
A remodel or new build is more than just a project. At Kime, we believe these projects mean creating a new play space for your little ones, designing a gathering place to make and share meals, or building an outdoor oasis to relax and recharge. We're here to help you reimagine your space. Our home center in Charm is a one-stop shop for flooring, appliances, kitchens, and so much more. Our team of experts is here to help support you every step of the way. That's the beauty of working with Kime. That's your home reimagined.
Top Dog Uniforming and Equipment, your premier destination for top quality uniforms that make a lasting impression. Whether you're a first responder, a healthcare professional, or any other industry, Top Dog Uniform and Equipment has got you covered. Their wide range of high quality uniforms are designed for comfort, durability, and style. They customize with their logo too. At Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, they believe that confidence starts with what you wear. Step into success today. For more information, call 330-621-1820 or browse online at topdoguniform.com. Listen up! Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Van Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive.
Need signage for your business? Heritage Signs creates custom signs, banners, billboards, message boards, yard signs, and graphics for your entire fleet of vehicles or trucks. They can handle your project with reliable service, quality work, and materials from design to installation. Stop by today, located at 4562 State Route 39 in Berlin. Call 330-893-3011 or visit their website at heritagesignsllc.com.
Last season, of course, West Holmes, they would finish up a season ago with that record overall of 5-5 on the season. They were 3-3 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. Lexington, they would capture the outright OCC title going 6-0, followed by Ashland at 5-1. West Holmes, I mentioned 3-3 in the conference. New Philadelphia went 4-2 in the OCC. Madison 2-4. Mansfield Senior 1-5, and Worcester went 0-6. In the IVC North Division, Newcomerstown captured the outright title going 5-0, followed by East Canton at 4-1. Malvern went 3-2 in the conference. Strasburg 2-3. Buckeye Trail 1-4, and TCC 0-5. In the IVC South Division, Indian Valley, of course, won that outright going 5-0, and Garaway finished up at 4-1. In second place, Ridgewood 3-2, Claymont 2-2, Husky Valley 1-4, Sini Valley 0-5. Let's go on the field now to pick up the announcer. They're going to be honoring the All-Ohioans from West Holmes.
Student athletes that earned All-Ohio honors or earned a trip to the OHSAA state championships last year, and would like to present them with special plaques to honor their achievements. First for football, Lynn Klein, second team All-Ohio. Lynn Klein is a three-time All-Ohioan at linebacker and running back, three-year starter, and a two-time team captain. He is a three-time All-OCC, three-time Eastern District player, and also last year Eastern District Player of the Year. His senior stats were 61 rushes for 321 yards, and 5 touchdowns, 28 receptions for 427 yards and 3 touchdowns, 100 tackles, 1 sack, and 3 tackles for loss. Congratulations, Lynn. Next, Coy Beachy, honorable mention, All-Ohio. Coy Beachy was also an all-conference player and all-district player. His stats were 120 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 5 pass breakups. On offense, he had 7 rushes for 22 yards, 25 receptions for 468 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He averaged 27.3 yards per kickoff return with a touchdown and 16.3 yards per punt return. Congratulations, Coy. Next, Brody Bowman, honorable mention, All-Ohio. Brody Bowman was a 2-year starter, team captain, all-conference player, and all-Eastern District player. He had 181 rushes for 1,121 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. He also had 23 receptions for 145 yards and 3 touchdowns. Congratulations, Brody. Max Coakley, honorable mention, All-Ohio. Max Coakley was a 2-year starter and team captain. He was an all-conference player and all-Eastern District player. Max was our anchor on the O-line and also played defense for us with 19 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. Congratulations, Max. Next, for girls soccer, we have Charlie Murphy. Charlie is a 2-time All-Ohio honoree. Last season, Charlie was also selected for the All-Central Region team out of Ohio, Minnesota, and Indiana. In the 2025 season, she scored 51 goals and recorded 6 assists. She broke the school record for goals scored in a season and also hit 100 career goals. Charlie ended the 25 season with a total of 116 career goals. She's a 3-time All-OCC selection, 3-time All-Eastern District, and 2-time Eastern District Player of the Year. Next for cross country, Ariel Mina. Ariel earned all-region team by placing 11th and advancing to the Division III state championship meet for the second consecutive season. During the season, Ariel ran the second fastest time in school history with a time of 18:44. She also finished third in the OCC, earning first team All-OCC. Catherine Castor. Catherine earned all-region team by placing 22nd and advancing to the Division III state championship meet for the first time. During the season, she ran a personal best of 19:47, which is top 10 all-time in school history. Catherine also finished 7th in the OCC, earning first team All-OCC. And the girls cross-country team. The West Holmes girls cross-country team qualified for the state championship meet for the 5th consecutive season by placing 5th at the Division III Regional at Pickerington North. The team had a very successful season, placing 2nd in the OCC, 3rd at districts, and 18th at state. Congratulations to all these cross-country athletes. Next for wrestling, Loudon Dixon. In his senior year, earning a 3rd place state All-Ohio finish and a 44-7 record, with 23 of those wins coming by fall and 15 by technical fall. Loudon now owns the West Holmes wrestling career record for most technical fall wins, decision wins, most near fall points, and overall match points. He also owns the record for single season wins with 53 and second on the all-time wins list with 181 career wins. Loudon was a state champion, a 3-time state placer, 4-time state qualifier, 4-time OCC champion, 3-time district champion, and 4-time sectional finalist. He earned academic All-Ohio all 3 eligible years and was a 3-time team captain. Loudon will be continuing his academic and wrestling career at Ashland University. Next is Peyton Martin. Peyton Martin finished his career with 120 wins, 70 of those wins coming by fall and 8 by technical fall. He was a 2-time state qualifier, earning an 8th place finish in 2025. Peyton was a 4-time district qualifier, district champion senior year, and a 2-time sectional champion. He earned all OCC honors all 4 years and an OCC champion in 25. As a leader, Peyton served as a team captain his junior and senior years. Academically, he earned academic All-Ohio twice. Congratulations, Peyton. Gabe Umstead. Gabe Umstead had a meteoric rise during his time at West Holmes. He finished his career at West Holmes as a state qualifier with 88 career wins. Of those 88 wins, he earned 35 falls and 10 technical falls. He lettered all 3 years at West Holmes and was a captain this past season. Gabe earned academic All-Ohio, OCC tournament champion, district placer, and his 2nd time placing at sectionals during his senior year. Gabe will be continuing his academic and wrestling career at Tiffin University. Congratulations, Gabe. Easton Ross. Easton Ross earned his first state qualifier appearance in his sophomore year. Easton won 33 matches, with 20 of those coming by fall. He has accumulated 49 career wins, with 29 of them coming by fall. Additionally, he's a 2-time varsity letter winner for the wrestling team. Easton earned a spot on the Ohio national team for Fargo Nationals in both Greco-Roman and freestyle this summer. He is also a starter for the varsity football team. Congratulations, Easton. The wrestling team state duels qualifier. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate a season for the history books. This year, your West Holmes varsity wrestling team accomplished what no team in school history has ever done before, storming into the state semifinals and bringing home a school record third place finish at the state duels tournament. Their historic postseason run was defined by grit, heart, and relentless upset victories, knocking off number 2 seed Claymont in the opening round, avenging a loss from earlier in the season. They carried that momentum all the way to the regional championship, defeating number 6 Carrollton in a thriller that came down to the absolute final match on the mat. At the state duel tournament, the Knights kept proving the doubters wrong. They opened with a clutch upset over number 4 seed Sandusky Perkins before battling number 1 seed Watterson in the state semifinals. Refusing to back down, the number 5 seeded Knights took the mat against number 3 seed New Lexington Panthers with a spot on the podium on the line. In a wild, heart-stopping, back-and-forth duel, West Holmes dug deep and pulled out a thriller, winning 34-33 to secure the highest finish in program history. Congratulations, wrestlers. Next, we have girls basketball. Zelina Proper. Zelina earned special mention All-Ohio this basketball season for her effort in leading the team as the point guard and scoring 13 points per game. Zelina also was first team All-District 5, first team OCC, first team Eastern District, and also earned academic All-Ohio this past season. Next is Briar Klein. Briar earned honorable mention All-Ohio this basketball season. She was also first team District 5, second team OCC, and second team Eastern District. Briar averaged 11 points per game this season while finishing her career with 841 points. Next, for boys basketball, Nate Sprang. Nate capped off an outstanding 25-26 season by earning honorable mention All-Ohio honors. Sprang was a consistent leader throughout the year, averaging 15 points per game. His ability to score, compete, and make an impact each night made him a key contributor for the Knights and earned him recognition among the top players in the state of Ohio. Congratulations, Nate. Next, for track, Maddox Graham. Maddox was a state qualifier in shot put, All-Eastern District champion, Knights Invitational champion, West Side Classic champion, Tri-Way Invitational champion, and Dover Tornado Relays champion, and third place at the OHSAA D3 Regionals to advance to state. Congratulations, Maddox. Maddox is also being recognized for his 5th place discus in the state of for an All-Ohioan. He is All-Eastern District champion, OCC champion, regional runner-up, and D3 first team All-Ohio. He moved into 2nd place on the all-time school list, top 2 in the district with his season best of 168.11. He was first place in 11 meets in the discus in 2026, placed 2nd twice, and finished 5th at state to earn All-Ohio status as a junior. Mallory Marmette. She had a 5th place discus finish in the state of earning her All-Ohio. She was All-Eastern District. Mallory won the discus event at 8 meets in 26, was the West Side Classic champion, Knights Invitational champion, Tornado Relays champion, Fearless Invitational champion, OCC champion, and finished 5th with a lifetime personal best of 129 feet 5 inches at the D3 state championship to earn All-Ohio accolades as a junior. Catherine Castor. She was a state qualifier in the 1600 meters. She was the class of 2026 Knight of the Year. Catherine put the icing on the cake of her illustrious high school athletic career with another individual state qualifying effort, earning the final at-large bid to advance to the D3 state finals in the 1600 meters. No athlete in West Holmes history has earned more state qualifying bids in multiple sports than Catherine, who earned OHSAA state finals appearances in cross country 3 times, soccer once, track and field 6 times as part of a team or as an individual. And then the girls 4x800 team, which consisted of Catherine Castor, Breslin Brown, Sophie Arnold, and Ariel Mina. The 4x800 improved throughout the season and ran all OCC and all Eastern District accolades and qualified for the D3 state meet from the Southeast Kingdom University Regionals by finishing 5th.
All right, that's a look at the All-Ohioans for West Holmes in the past year. We'll take a break and come back with Before the Kick coming up next on WKLM. Hey, what are you doing for the cookout this weekend?
Same thing I always do, eat.
Well, you better stop at Rody's IGA first. They've got big savings on IGA favorites.
IGA squeeze ketchup, just $1.48.
IGA real mayonnaise, only $3.98.
IGA yellow mustard, 98 cents.
IGA potato chips, only $1.98.
And IGA charcoal briquettes, just $5.98.
So you're finally cooking?
Nope, I'm still just eating.
Save big with IGA. Now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
It's the kids from D&M Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limstones, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020. D&M Rocks!
If you are looking for experienced help in investing for retirement or other goals, please call me, Rob Huvis, financial advisor at Millersburg Financial Services at 330-473-6025. I have been serving investors in the Holmes County area for more than 30 years. My firm offers a full range of investment choices, individual stocks, mutual funds, bonds, CDs which are FDIC insured, annuities, and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Securities are held by LPL Financial, which is a member of SIPC.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but also headaches, sciatica, herniated disc, shoulder pain, knee pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. Our office is located in Millersburg. You can contact us through activechiropractic.co, where we now offer easy online scheduling for existing and new patients, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. Again, that is 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights!
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you.
Rodeo oil changes are essential to keeping your car, truck, or van running smoothly and efficiently. At Southside Quick Lube, we understand that maintenance matters and your time matters as well. So no appointment needed. Simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, and let the experienced Southside Quick Lube crew provide a quality, convenient oil change. While they're there, ask about Starbright's monthly car wash plan and take care of that outside of that vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, and you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube on Seat Road 83, south in Millersburg.
Whether you have acres of woods or a small group of trees, the Rick Hawkins Lumber Company is ready to turn your timber into cash. Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck practices selective timber harvesting, meaning they carefully harvest only the trees that need to be cut. With the proper forest management and experienced timber crews from Rick Hawkins Lumber, your timber will be harvested on a regular basis over the coming years, earning you extra money. Call Rick Hawkins Lumber in Kilbuck today at 330-276-5911.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Technology shouldn't slow you down. It should move you forward. Hi, this is Ryan Taggart with LodgeVision Technologies, and we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. We know small business challenges because we've lived them, and we are here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first for our clients and our team. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and real care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies. Local IT, real solutions, people first.
Hungry for a great lunch spot? Then stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. Now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday starting 11 a.m. and Saturdays at noon. Wednesdays? Oh yeah, get $1 off wings and select drinks and $2 off burgers. Craving pizza? Grab a slice. Yes, they're selling it by the slice now. Plus tasty appetizers and a new pizza special every day. 14 TVs, cold drinks, and hot food. It's all happening at McKelvey's Pub, 196 West Jackson Street, Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors. If your vehicle has been in a collision, we're here to help. We've relocated our office at our existing body shop at 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg, making it even easier for you to get the service you need. Stop by for a free collision estimate. Our fully staffed team provides deductible assistance, loaner or rental vehicles. We work on all makes and models, and we're the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Let us take care of everything for you from start to finish when you have your next mishap. Village Motors in Millersburg, your trusted source for quality collision repair.
Let Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping build your backyard dreamscape this season. With their 2 landscape designers, they can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project. They even offer architectural rendering and 3D computer imaging, allowing you, the customer, to see firsthand what your landscaping project is going to look like. Plus, with their full-service garden center, they have a huge variety of medium and large trees to choose from. That's Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at SchönbrunnLandscaping.com.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolander HT 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolander HT 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811, in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
West Holmes a 21-14 week one loss at Triway. Of course, John Adams, they got a win last week at Woodward by the score of 42-8. Overall around the area, Triway, Garaway, Danville, and Loudonville all 1-0. West Holmes and Waynedale 0-1. Also in the OCC in non-conference action, Ashland and Dover both 1-0, while New Philadelphia, West Holmes, Madison, Mansfield Senior, Worcester, and Lexington all had week one losses. In the IVC North Division in non-conference action, Newcomerstown, Malvern, and Strasburg all 1-0, while getting losses in week one was East Canton, Buckeye Trail, and TCC. In the IVC South Division in non-conference play, Indian Valley, Garaway, Claymont, and Tusky Valley all 1-0, while Sini Valley and Ridgewood are both 0-1. Stay tuned, we'll have the national anthem coming up next on the Hometown Football Friday Night Pregame Show on WKLM.
Got a wedding coming up, planning an office party, hosting a graduation bash or private get-together? Make it unforgettable with Crazy Nate's Barbecue in Clark. They specialize in mouth-watering smoked meats and all your barbecue favorites. Slow smoked, full of flavor, and guaranteed to satisfy a hungry crowd. With over 11 years in business, they're proud supporters of our local community and the West Holmes Knights. For on-site catering, call 330-231-0290. That's 330-231-0290. Crazy Nate's Barbecue, because any occasion is a barbecue occasion.
It's breakfast time at Bell Stores. Start your morning with a Bell's Breakfast Pack. A breakfast sandwich, hash brown sticks, and any size coffee or fountain drink for only $5.99. Or grab a Bell's Bistro peanut butter and jelly sandwich for just $2.79. Bell approved. A delicious way to start your day at a price that's hard to beat. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full. Offer available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomeranian Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomeranian keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomeranian is where your community goes to feel better. Pomeranian Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Coin toss brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank, and tonight John Adams won the toss and he elected to receive the football to start off the game. So John Adams will have the ball to start things off, and tonight's coin toss again brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank.
Yes, you remain standing.
And tonight's national anthem is being brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg. Now for tonight's national anthem. Once again, tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg. Stay tuned. Tonight's starting lineups are coming up next on WKLM.
J-Boys Lawn Care LLC is fully insured and offers spring and fall cleanup along with mowing, landscaping, and snow and ice removal. Whether you need weekly, bi-weekly, or one-time mowing, they have you covered. Let J-Boys Lawn Care take care of your lawn so you can enjoy the outdoors. To get a free quote, call 330-231-7599 or email jboyslawn.care25@gmail.com. That's JBOYZ lawncare25@gmail.com. Tricor Industrial is the local solution for your industrial fasteners, industrial maintenance, repair, and operation supplies. With over 50,000 line items in stock and access to over 2 million products, Tricor Industrial provides the supplies you need in a timely manner to meet your demanding schedules. Stop by their Bowman Street location in Worcester or call them at 330-264-3299. You can find them online at tricorindustrialinc.com.
When the wind howls and the storm rolls in, trust the protection from Provia at MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max insulated vinyl siding is built for performance, featuring a lifetime limited warranty that even includes protection against hail damage. Provia siding is highly rated for wind resistance and engineered to withstand extreme wind loads. And don't forget Provia storm doors, renowned for their heavy-duty construction and outstanding wind performance. Visit MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Ready to learn something new this fall? Buckeye Career Center Adult Education has part-time classes beginning in September. Explore today's hottest topics with artificial intelligence in the workplace. Start a new hobby with beekeeping. Prepare for tax season with comprehensive income tax, or launch a new career with certified nursing assistant, EMT basic or advanced, nail tech, or even the welding short course. Build new skills, earn a new certification, or start a new career with our help. Register today by calling Buckeye Career Center at 330-339-2288.
It's brought to you by Keim Home Center. John Adams will be receiving the ball first, and for the Rebels offense at center is Reggie Lee. He's a sophomore. At the guards will be sophomore Levi Cook and Makai Story. And also a senior, actually, Makai Story on the guard position. At the tackles will be junior Jaden Anderson and junior Bruce James. At tight end will be senior Delonte Warner and also junior Jamarian Shearer. At the wide receiver will be junior Brandon Fuller Jr., along with sophomore Jaden Scruggs. At tailback is junior Joseph McCain Jr. And at quarterback for John Adams, that'll be freshman Michael Whiting. And now for the West Holmes defense.
Silas Baker, sophomore, D-line.
Zach Hustack, senior, D-line.
Oliver Fleming, senior, D-line. Coy Beachy, sophomore, linebacker. Cameron Badger, freshman, linebacker.
Chris Williams, senior, linebacker.
Braxton Blake, senior, linebacker.
Brett Cheney, junior, linebacker.
Matt Kraft, senior, defensive back.
Cody Gallion, senior, defensive back.
Reed Hawksworth, senior, safety.
Those are the West Holmes defensive starters. Now for the West Holmes offense.
Easton Ross, junior, center.
Parker Hawksworth, senior, guard.
Chet Cooper, senior, left guard. Bowden McCauley, senior, tackle.
Quincy Camacho, junior, left tackle. Braden Parsons, senior, quarterback.
Chris Williams, senior, running back.
Reed Hawksworth, senior, receiver.
Coy Beachy, sophomore, receiver.
Brett Cheney, junior, receiver.
Mac Kraft, senior, receiver.
That'll be who's going to be starting tonight for West Holmes, and they'll scoff on with a look at John Adams' defensive starters.
Looks like John Adams will be running a 4-2-5 defense. On the inside, DeAndre Matthews, he's a senior, and right beside him, defensive tackle Delonte Warner, he's also a senior. Defensive ends, senior Christopher Love, and sophomore DeWarlis Harvey. In the middle, the linebackers, senior Shamar Rivers and Richard Jordan Jr., he's also a junior. Cornerbacks, junior Brandon Fuller Jr. and Trent Welch, he's a junior as well. The two safeties in the back, Cashlin Fort, he's a junior, and then freshman Kashmir Dickerson.
And tonight, West Holmes with a record of 0-1 coming in, coached by third-year head football coach Keaton Leplaw. And for John Adams, 1-0, they're coached by fourth-year head coach Jarvis Gibson Sr. Tonight's starting line is brought to you by Keim Home Center in Charm. Steve Field will have more after this on WKLM.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but also headaches, sciatica, herniated disc, shoulder pain, knee pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. Our office is located in Millersburg. You can contact us through activechiropractic.co, where we now offer easy online scheduling for existing and new patients, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. Again, that is 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights!
Holmes Family Medicine on 151 Parkview Drive in Millersburg is accepting new patients. Make sure your family receives regular checkups and preventative care. Holmes Family Medicine's board-certified physicians include Dr. Scott Brown, Dr. John Vaccarillo, and Dr. Rebecca Crawford, along with physician assistants including Melissa Palmer, Rebecca Bean, Luke Hostetler, Ethan Meyer, and certified nurse midwives including Crystal Uptain and Rebecca Reynolds. Annual wellness visits are now covered by most insurance plans. Call 330-674-1200 for more information or to schedule your appointment today.
Hi, this is Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental. I'd like to remind you it is important now more than ever to make your health a priority. A healthy body starts with a healthy mouth, and we can help. Call us today at 330-674-8080. This has been Dr. Kayla Dunn from Millersburg Dental.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but also headaches, sciatica, herniated disc, shoulder pain, knee pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. Our office is located in Millersburg. You can contact us through activechiropractic.co, where we now offer easy online scheduling for existing and new patients, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. Again, that is 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights!
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need freezer space for that Holmes County Fair livestock purchase? How about storing those summer garden vegetables or the approaching hunting season? Then stop by your local freezer headquarters at Millersburg Electric. Millersburg Electric's annual freezer special continues with discounts on chest and upright freezers in all sizes. Not only do you get a fair price, but you get better energy efficiency with your new freezer too. Plus, you'll get a free 10-year compressor warranty with any freezer purchase. Hurry in while they last at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com. Crew with with all Ohioans for West Holmes being honored, and that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that's awesome. Every year the Booster Club does that for us. Our athletic Booster Club does that for us, and it's really cool to see the kids get celebrated. But on top of that, the amount of kids, and we were talking about that off air a little bit, and it's so cool to see the success of West Holmes, and then they get celebrated. Because sometimes it kind of goes quietly. Especially if it's in the winter or the spring, whenever school's kind of out. So it's awesome to get to celebrate in the whole crowd, which we have a great following here at West Holmes, and we get to celebrate those guys before the football game.
Certainly is. As far as the football game is concerned tonight, really only week 2 here, but get the sense it's still an important game here. West Holmes certainly wants to come back and try to rebound and have a good performance tonight.
Yeah, I think we look at our second half, figure out the things that we made adjustments with, and stick with that, and then try to get that ball rolling here in the first half. I know talking to Coach Leplaw, he wants to start fast and then continue that momentum and not try to wait till halftime to really adjust and then start playing after halftime. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see if we can start quick here.
We are video live streaming tonight's game on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team of Jacob Heading and Andrew Dunlap. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Michael Hammond back at the studio. Matt Croy alongside Scott Vaughn for you in tonight's opening kickoff. He is being brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. West Holmes will be kicking the ball off from right to left with their blue jerseys and blue pants, red numerals, and white trim and white socks for John Adams. They have their white jerseys in brown helmets and numerals, and also brown pants as well. Just about ready for the opening kickoff and the home opener from Knight Stadium. Of course, Garrett Obers will line things up for the senior kicker, fresh off a West Holmes boys soccer victory back on Thursday over Cambridge. There is the whistle.
Be interested to see here with a team that doesn't play us. Do we start with like an onside kick? Nope, he's going deep.
And the Varenna be grabbed at the 15, return to the 20. Stutter step down to the 25, to the 26, thrown down out near the 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job, great coverage by West Holmes, and it looked like a combination of Silas Baker and I want to say it was Joshua McCall, our two nose tackles down there making the tackle.
All right, so John Adams will have the ball first, working from left to right on the field here in Knight Stadium. They'll have it at their own 28-yard line. So the Rebels will come out of the huddle with the receiver split wide to the left. In the backfield, Joseph McCain Jr., Michael Whiting, the quarterback. Whiting shouting out instructions. He'll be under center. Backs to the I formation, the snap. Play action, he'll get the handoff instead, and there'll be a host of defenders there to meet him, and they'll stuff him, throw him down as McCain with a no gain at the 28.
Yeah, I saw Oliver Fleming, and I'm trying to get the number here for the Knights that was also in on the tackle. Looked like Rhett Cheney was also on the tackle. So nice job by the Knights. Only a gain of 1 there, and this is a very talented running back that John Adams has. So if we get him bottled up, maybe get him frustrated, that's gonna be huge for our defense.
So 2nd and 9 from the 29-yard line for the Rebels. And receiver split wide to the right side this time around. That's Brandon Fuller Jr. Backs in the I formation. Whiting is under center. Shouts out instructions to his offensive line. Gets the snap. Handoff. Running straight ahead of the 30 and thrown down at that 30-yard line. Joseph McCain Jr. again stuffed for just a gain of a yard at that 30-yard line.
That time it was Chris Williams back with his patented number 2 jersey. After tearing his jersey at Triway, he had a hold of those laces, and then a host of Knights came in to help. So nice job by the Knights, and it's going to be 3rd and long here.
3rd and 8 from the 30-yard line. 2 1-yard gains. So see if John Adams put it into a passing situation here. As they'll run the play call in from the far sideline. Play clock down to 13 seconds. They'll break out of the huddle. Fuller split wide left this time around.
This quarterback is a threat to run, so it's going to be similar to Triway last week. If we give him the edge, he will take off.
He's under center. Gets the snap. Play action, whirls to his left side. He'll tuck it in. Tries to get the outside to the 30. Stutter step to the 34. Thrown down shy of the first down marker. As he'll be thrown down at about that 34-yard line. Gain of 4, needed 8. It'll be a 4th down.
And that was our fantastic freshman Cam Badger on the tackle there, chased him down. But like we just talked about, if they let him get outside the pocket, he will take off and run, and he's a threat for a big chunk of yardage on the ground as well.
You could tell, and he was running that one all the way. But West Holmes was ready for it. They able to track him down in a punting situation for the Rebels. It'll be Richard Jordan Jr., the junior punter, back to receive the snap at the 20-yard line.
Correction, that's number 40.
Looks like they're having some personnel issues here. 3 seconds, they're going to have to take a timeout.
Indeed. Down to 0. Will they get the timeout or a penalty? Got to be one of the two. Still no snap.
Maybe they didn't reset the play clock.
There's a little snap. He'll grab it and just does barely get it away. Almost got blocked. It'll be a grab return now to the 45-50. Near side, down to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30,
Let's go.
20, 15, 10, 5. That'll be a touchdown for West Holmes and Reed Hawksworth.
Yeah, we saw this a lot last year. He is a threat, and game 2, he's already got himself a special teams touchdown. Excellent job by the blocking. He had a wide open lane to run that ball, and nice job. Excellent job by West Holmes, and like we talked about, we want to start fast, and they certainly did that. 3 and out, and then a punt return for a touchdown.
60 yards to the house on that punt return for the score, Reed Hawksworth. So you mentioned defensive stop, special teams play, the Knights are on the board. So already a quick start, as you talked about, Scott, opposite of what we saw there a week ago.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start. And that's going to be a huge boost of confidence for these guys. Now the key is starting fast like this is staying hungry.
Aaron Oberst now for the PAT try. There's a snap to hold the kick, and he will punch it through. 8:57 to play first quarter. West Holmes 7, John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year, serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Listen up. Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Mount Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive. Sent away near side by Oberst, going to be grabbed by on the 20, then going down on his knees and can't return it to Brandon Fuller Jr. And he'll be down at about that 23-yard line. But a punt to that near side, he barely got to it.
Yeah, I think he was just scrambling to get to that ball, and he just kind of lost his footing and went down. So not ideal here for John Adams, but like we talked about, we got to make sure we stay disciplined here. If we're not keeping our contain on the outside and they let their excellent running back or quarterback get that edge, it could be problems. So stay disciplined here on defense for West Holmes.
Tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. West Holmes now up 7-0 over this John Adams team, and the Rebels will have it for the second time. 8:55 to play in the opening quarter. Tonight's game clock brought to you by D&M Rocks. And play clock down to 10 seconds as they're still in the huddle. And late getting out of it. Now down to 7, down to 5. They'll approach the line of scrimmage down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and they're not going to get this snap off. No way. And it's going to be a timeout. Timeout called by John Adams with 8:55 to play in the first. 7-0 West Holmes. This is high school football on WKLM.
Looking for the ultimate outdoor living upgrade? Discover revolutionary water shedding composite decking with Duck's Back Deck at MRV Siding Supply. Duck's Back's unique no drop-through designs creates a beautiful deck floor and waterproof ceiling underneath, all in one. Built to handle whatever Mother Nature brings. Available in 11 stunning colors. Get your Duck's Back Deck today at MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or visit mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Knights up early, and right now John Adams still a little confused here, kind of get things in order here in this first quarter.
Yeah, it seemed like, on the punt and then, on that play, they're just personnel issues. There's a couple kids coming off and then, another kid coming up back on the field. So it just, those things are things that are just going to set you back, and it's bad news, and they already had to use a timeout to save themselves from delay of game. So we'll see if they can get their stuff together here and put a drive together for John Adams.
Back Croy alongside Scott Vaughn for tonight's broadcast from Knight Stadium. Again, the nose of the ball at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for John Adams, down 7-0. And right now the shotgun, it looks like Michael Whiting this time around. Spread formation, we didn't see that the first drive. Here's the snap. Play action, pass. Middle of the field going to be a caught to the 30 and dragged down. Fuller to the 36, a flag down as well. He got to the 36, that would be a first down, but then a flag, I think it's going to be against John Adams.
Yeah, there's a nice little slant there, running trips on the far side, and it was a nice throw and catch, but
an eligible man downfield, so wipe it off. So bad break for the Rebels, good break here for West Holmes, and they'll spot it now back to see what they'll spot this ball at from near the 15-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, and we can kind of feel their pain here at the beginning of the game because, we were struggling with some penalties and just kind of getting a tough first quarter out of the way for West Holmes last week, and, it's kind of similar for John Adams right now.
Be a 5-yard penalty back to the 16, but that nullifies that 15-yard gain. So 1st and 15 from the 16-yard line. 7-0 West Holmes. 2 split wide right and 2 split wide to the left side. Again, Whiting's in the shotgun. McCain's in the backfield. McCain, there's again more confusion on that offensive side. There's a flag down.
It might be delay of game.
Another delay of game. So again, they've had trouble figuring things out. And we talked about kind of being out of sorts, and part of this might be just that they're kind of going with the spread formation. They're used to kind of lining things up and running it right at you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, the play coming in or, if it's personnel. It could be a lot of different situations, but, I don't know what's going on. I didn't see this on film last week for John Adams.
1st and 20, again, spread formation. Whiting's in the shotgun. Play clock at 15. He'll get the snap. Dropping back, looking. Tucks it in. Gets a pass off. Going to be caught by Fuller to the 20, and he'll be smashed at the 21-yard line. He was thrown down hard. It'll be a gain, though, about 10 yards on that pass completion.
Yeah, that was, looked like number 9. Was that Brandon Loretta? I'm sorry, number 8. So Braxton Blake on the initial tackle. Then Coy Beachy came over and just put him down in the dirt. That was an excellent hit by Coy to finish off that.
Fuller definitely has been the main receiver target they've looked for early on. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 21 after all of that. 3 split wide right, 1 split wide to the left side in the shotgun Whiting. The snap, high snap, he'll grab it though, he'll tuck it in. He'll be hit, thrown down out near the 22, maybe a gain of a yard on the gain by the quarterback.
Yeah, that was Cam Badger, the fabulous freshman, and then a host of Knights on the tackle after, he tied him up. But one thing I really like about our defense so far is they are flying to the ball. Everybody is headed to the ball. You want to see 11 to the ball because if something happens, they break a tackle, you have several other individuals there to help out. So I love seeing this so far from West Holmes' defense.
Sitting back, letting it happen. It'll be 3rd and 9 now from the 22-yard line. So a 3rd down here as West Holmes trying to get themselves another stop. 6:50 and counting. We're in the opening quarter. And now with 2 receivers off to the left, 2 off to the right side, and play clock down to 0 again. I think this time they're going to get another timeout. Another timeout for John Adams. 7-0 West Holmes. This is high school football on WKLM.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Defensive Player of the Game brought to you by Bully Dogs Towing and Recovery. Tackling your towing needs one call at a time. Call 330-231-4111 and let the dogs haul it. And another timeout, second timeout already in this first quarter of play for the Rebels. And they'll be out here now 3rd and 9 from the 22. 3 split wide left, 1 split wide right. Again, still in that spread formation. Whiting's in the shotgun. McCain in the backfield just behind him. And he'll get the snap. Rolls to his left. Whiting looking downfield. Got to get rid of it. Lob pass to the far sideline. No chances, so he'll have to throw it away. And brings up a 4th down. Good coverage downfield by the Knights.
Yeah, good coverage, and probably the smart play for the quarterback to throw that away. As they had several West Holmes defenders right there in his face. But West Holmes is doing a good job, like we talked about, keeping them contained. And when they get to the outside, breaking down, keeping them in front, and making sure that they don't get a lot of space to run.
And here we go once again. Of course, West Holmes almost had a block punt, and then it ended up not getting blocked, but then a kick return for a score by Hawksworth the last time around we were in this situation. And now a flag already before the ball is snapped.
Handball. Illegal substitution. Offense.
The illegal substitution on John Adams. Wow. Just everything going around wrong on the Rebels side. It'll be their 3rd penalty. Small penalties, but again, they've loomed large here in this first quarter.
Well, yeah, every single penalty, causes problems. You're going backwards instead of going forward. Then you start getting frustrated, and they're kids, so they make mistakes then once they start getting frustrated. So, yeah, what can go wrong is going wrong here for John Adams at the start.
Richard Jordan Jr., the punter, at the 6-yard line. They receive the snap now. He'll grab it, and he will punt it away.
Got it.
Yeah, they did indeed. Partially blocked, bounces near the 35 of John Adams to the 40. So no return this time. It'll roll to about the 42-yard line of John Adams. So the Knights offense will be on the field officially for the first time, and it'll be at the John Adams 42.
I think that was Zach Hustack that got a hand on it, and he was one of the 2 or 3 that almost got a hand on it on the first punt. So nice job by Hustack to get in there.
7-0 West Holmes, and again the offense will be on the field at the John Adams 42. It's already in John Adams territory. And it'll be Hawksworth split wide left, Matt Kraft, and Coy Beachy split wide to the right side. In the shotgun, Braden Parsons, Chris Williams had a big game last week. He's in the backfield.
Shotgun formation for the Knights.
Snap to Parsons, quick pass near side, Hawksworth to the 35, to the 30.
Oh.
And the flag is thrown as he's thrown down about the 32, about a 10-yard gain, but I believe ineligible man downfield.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. The ref was tapping his hat there. John Adams, the cornerback over top of Reed, was giving him 10, 12 yards. And so Parsons saw that, had a little quick pass right to him, gave him a little green grass, but it's coming back.
Definitely a bad break for West Holmes, as you mentioned. They had just what they wanted there in that one-on-one situation, but instead it'll be back now to the 46.
At the 46.
1st and 15. The snap. Pass, far side, Beachy. Beachy center step, now to the 45. Now to the 40. Middle of the field, now to the 35. Still going. 30, 25, 20. Forget about it. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. No problem, I guess. Coy Beachy goes 46 yards to the house.
Yeah, that was a great throw and catch. And, we tried it last week, try to get the ball in our playmakers' hands and then let them do the rest of the work. He came across the middle, which is sometimes dangerous, but I tell you what, our blockers all had a wall for him, and there wasn't a single person close. Once he turned the corner, we've seen it last year with Coy. He turns on the Jets, and there aren't many kids in the state that are going to catch him.
And the Knights, just like that, are up 2 touchdowns, and here's Garrett Oberst now for the PAT try. 2 for 2 last week. 1 for 1 so far tonight. Here's the snap, the hold. Here's the kick. Oberst will punch it through. 6:02 to play first quarter. West Holmes 14. John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. Hi, this is Highland Girls soccer coach Matt Beachy, and we believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next service at beachies.com.
Dinco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Dinco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Dinco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Hobers kicks it away, end over end kick. It'll be returned now by Fuller to the 15 to the 20, 25, middle of the field. It'll be thrown down, spun around at the 27 to the 28-yard line on that return.
Yeah, I didn't catch who got the tackle. I saw Cam Badger come up shockingly that our fantastic freshman was in on a tackle, but the first guy that had that ball, I thought he pulled the ball out, but in the mess of the tackling, I couldn't quite see. But they're obviously trying to keep it away from McCain, their fantastic running back, when they kick that off.
Hats off to the offensive player of the game. You got it in the bag from Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, where you get all your uniform needs. Nose of the ball at the 27-yard line, 14-0 West Holmes, and John Adams has the football. Under 6 minutes to play, first quarter. And two receivers split wide left, one split wide to the right side. And Whiting in the shotgun. McCain's in the backfield. And the snap, Whiting. Jet sweep and taken down in the backfield out near the 26-yard line. Loss of at least a yard back to the 26.
Yeah, that was Oliver Fleming that had the initial, stop. Kept the edge. He tried to turn it up, but Chris Williams was right there to stop him. Excellent job by West Holmes defense, and you could tell they're trying to run a sweep to get some space, and good discipline by the Knights defense.
Second down and 11 from their own 26-yard line. Wide receiver split to each side. Backs of the, it'll be again McCain in the backfield and Whiting in the shotgun. 5:19 and counting. First quarter of the snap, and the handoff straight ahead. Here will break a tackle. Does McCain Jr., but finally thrown down just shy of that 30-yard line to the 29, gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, I think that was Elias Candle on the tackle. I know Elias worked super hard in the weight room. He's a kid that's always there, always working hard, so it's nice to see him get some playing time here and a tackle right in the first quarter.
Third down and 8 now from the 29-yard line. 14-0 Knights. John Adams has the ball. Wide receiver split to each side. Again, Whiting's in the shotgun. McCain just behind him in the backfield. Play clock at 10. He'll get the snap. Pass, middle of the field going to be deflected, almost picked off by a diving Coy Beachy, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
Yeah, the receiver did have a little bit of space past our defender, but got a hand on it, popped up, and Cody Gallion almost caught that ball for an interception. So another good defensive stand here for West Holmes, and that makes John Adams 0 for 3 on third downs.
So once again, a punting situation. And out there again, the punt will be Richard Jordan Jr. He'll be standing about their own 19-yard line. Hawksworth back to return at the 36 of West Holmes. There's a snap. He'll punt it away. Low punt. Bounces near the 42. Picked up by Hawksworth. He'll get past one defender. Spun around the 50. Thrown down right at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Looked like trying to catch some numbers here. Looked like Jamarion Shear was the one that made the initial tackle there for John Adams, and nice job by them to keep Reed bottled up, because we know that's not easy to do.
So right at the 50-yard line, 14-0 Knights. They'll have the ball. They've scored touchdowns in each of their first 2 possessions with the kick return and also that offensive score by Coy Beachy. 2 receivers split wide right and 2 off to the left side. Williams in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Braden Parsons, jailbreak, grabbed by Hawksworth, down to the 45, to the 40, good blocking, now 35, to the 30, middle of the field, 25, 20, to the 15, goes to the 10, pass by the defender, still going, to the 5, into the end zone, and touchdown, Reed Hawksworth. That'll go 50 yards to the house.
Oh, man, that was beautifully blocked. Great throw by Parsons. That jailbreak looks easy, but it's not that easy to throw that pass, because you want to get that ball out in front of him so your receiver can catch it and keep his momentum going forward. And then I think it was might have been Hustack and I want to say it was Chet Cooper that were 30 yards down the field still blocking, and that's a long run for our big offensive line. So great effort by the Knights so far.
Everyone executing, that's for sure. Here's Garrett Oberst for the PAT try. The snap, the hold, the kick, and that's going to be good again. 4:10 to play first quarter. West Holmes 21, John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
Today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Oberst kickoff into ring, going to be grabbed by Fuller, returns it from the 14 to the 20 to the 25, smashed at the 26-yard line.
It's Cam Badger again on the tackle. That's his fourth tackle already on the night. Excellent coverage by the Knights.
Tonight's play of the game brought to you by Table Rock Pizzeria, located in downtown Berlin. Enjoy delicious brick oven pizza, including New York-style pies, leafy green salads, and more. That's Table Rock Pizzeria in Berlin. And a player down, it looks like, for John Adams will be attended to. A 4:05 to play in this first quarter of action. 29-1-0 lead in favor of West Holmes. We'll take a timeout. This is high school football on WKLM.
Here at ProMotion Therapy, our goal is to put our patients' care first. We provide both physical and occupational therapy at our 2 locations in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. If you're unable to make it to our clinics, we will come to you providing our service in home. You can give us a call at 330-600-0844. From all of us at ProMotion Therapy, we wish a safe and successful season to all of the athletes competing this fall.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Ring the bell, it's grillin' time. And back-to-school prices are making the Grill Master's wallet happy at Rody's IGA.
Yeah, because you can get Ohio Premium 80% lean family pack ground beef for just $5.49 a pound.
USDA inspected bone-in pork rib chops, only $2.98 a pound.
Miller Amish Country boneless chicken tenders, $5.98 a pound.
Plus 92% lean Springer Mountain Farms ground chicken for $2.98 a pound.
And one-piece frozen baby back pork ribs, just $3.68 a pound.
Now that's how you send the kids back to school.
And keep Dad at the grill.
Now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
He'll be all right, but again, West Holmes, as you mentioned before, Scott, they're hitting hard tonight.
Yeah, they are flying around. They're playing with confidence, which I like to see, because you never know how a team comes off a loss. You know, are they feeling sorry for themselves, or do they use that as fuel and come out really hungry? And it looks like it's the latter of the two here.
At the 25-yard line, John Adams has the ball down 21-0. 4:05 to play in the first quarter. Under center, Michael Whiting backs in the I formation. He'll get the snap. Handoff. And hit in the backfield, spun around and thrown down Joseph McCain Jr. as they kind of went back to their typical setup there, but West Holmes ready for it. He'll throw down for a loss of 3 yards.
Yeah, I got Rhett Cheney, I got Oliver Fleming, I got Coy Beachy, I think sophomore Logan Lyda was in there as well. So a host of the Knights were in on him as soon as he got that ball. So, you know, another problem being down 21-0 in the first quarter. They want to run the ball, and when you get down like that, you kind of have to pass. So we're going to be forcing their hand to throw the ball probably more than they want to here.
Second and 13 from the 22 after that 3-yard loss. Wide receiver split wide to the left. And again, Whiting under center, backs in the I formation. And he'll get the snap. Play action, rolls left, under pressure, gets a pass off just in time, going to be intercepted by Beachy. He slipped and fell down, though, trying to make a return. The turf monster got him there right near the 35, but a big-time pick.
Yeah, that was Cody Gallion on the interception, and he caught it, and I think he got excited with all the green grass out in front of him, and he just kind of got a little tripped up, and nice job. Good heads-up play by Cody Gallion.
And part of that was certainly due to the fact of the big pressure on the quarterback as well.
Yeah, he had 2 people in his face as soon as he threw it, so he was just trying to chuck it up and hope for the best.
Knights will take over.
Knights will have it at the 34 of John Adams. So again, they'll be in great field position for the Knights offense. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 off to the right side, and Parsons in the shotgun. Williams in the backfield. The snap. Pass, near side, jailbreak. And grabbed by Kraft to the 30. He gets to the 25, to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 10, to the 5. He'll be in the end zone. Touchdown, another jailbreak, another score. 34-yard touchdown pass from Parsons to Matt Kraft.
Excellent throw and catch, Parsons to Matt Kraft. And, Mac was giving me a little bit of the business here this week. He wanted me to call his name. I said, well, you got to do something for me to call your name, and right there he did it. Excellent catch and run, and he's got great speed, and he's kind of overlooked on our team on offense because he's an excellent skill player. We have so many that, sometimes they get lost in the shuffle, so excellent job by the Knights.
Another big playmaker, another score, and here's Garrett Oberst getting worn out here on the PAT tries. The snap, the hold, the kick, and he'll punch it through again. 2:57 to play in the first. West Holmes 28 and John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Holmes sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MBBsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Kickoff sent away by Oberst, returned by Fuller, who's back out there. He returns it to the 30-yard line. He'll be thrown down on that return.
Yeah, that was Landon Kearns on the tackle, and nice to see Landon out there. I know he's a little banged up last week, and he gets an opportunity to get out there and get a tackle on the kicking team.
Again, tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. West Holmes up 28-0 in the first quarter. All Knights. And good way to introduce the home fans here this week.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start your home opener. And they're playing really well. Everybody's doing their job. And kind of like the kid said that in their interview with you, everybody just do your job. Whenever it comes down to it, if everybody's doing their job, then everybody's moving in the same direction.
Whiting again under center. Backs in the I formation. And here's the snap. Handoff. McCain, he'll be thrown down as he dives forward from the 31 to the 32, gain of about, maybe he'll spot it closer to the 31, gain of a yard.
Yeah, it was Oliver Fleming, Cam Badger, and there's another one. I missed the third, but I know it was Cam Badger and Oliver Fleming on the tackle there, and they're just not getting a lot of space. I'd like to see John Adams maybe go on a hard count or something to maybe put West Holmes' defensive line on their heels because their ears are pinned back and they're just going.
2nd and 9 from that 31-yard line. Again, Whiting is under center with the backs and I formation. Fuller split wide to the right. And the snap. Handoff. Straight ahead, and it'll be McCain hit as he's thrown down. As he gets a gain of a yard or two near the 33.
Yeah, Fleming had him wrapped up, and then Coy Beachy came up and popped him and put him a couple yards backwards. So it's going to be about third and maybe 3rd and 6 here for John Adams.
At the 33-yard line, 1:45 and counting in this opening quarter. All West Holmes. 3rd and 7 from that 33-yard line. Fuller again split wide right with Whiting under center, backs in the I formation. Play clock at 8. Gets the snap. Play action, rolls right, under pressure, gets the pass off middle of the field, going to be batted away. Actually, a good job by the offensive player, going to be tight end Delonte Warner to bat that ball away. Otherwise, that might have been an interception.
Yeah, that's pretty smart by him. I think he got up over our DB. He could have maybe caught that, but it was smart by him to knock it down and not give the defensive back a chance to intercept it. So 4th down for John Adams.
And it looks like they will send the punting unit add-on to the field. So once again, it'll be Richard Jordan Jr. out to receive the snap. This time it'll be at the 23-yard line where he'll be back there to grab it. Hosper standing at the West Holmes 35. Play clock down to 4 seconds, down to 3. Here's the snap. Short snap, he'll punt it away. That'll be blocked that time. On the field, diving after it. Adams. Well, John Adams jumps on top of it, but it'll be a big-time block by West Holmes that time around. I believe, was that Zach Hustack?
Zach Hustack with his second block punt of the day. He's having a day over there on that punt return team.
Yeah, part of these snaps have been really short here, allowing West Holmes to be able to get near that ball, and they finally got that block.
Yeah, they're short, and they're kind of lofted. So there's just milliseconds difference between a punt getting blocked or getting kicked. And, that snap's just not getting back there very quick, and the punter's not very far back either. So it's given the Knights an opportunity to get a block, and I'm sure Reed's upset about that because he wants to return that ball.
No doubt. It'll be at the 35 of John Adams for the West Holmes offense. Here's the snap. Hand off Williams, straight ahead now to the 30. Stutter step folds his blockers down to the 25, and it'll be diving forward out near the 21-yard line, gain of 14 yards to the West Holmes 1st down.
There's Richard Jordan Jr. there wrapping up Chris Williams, and Chris took him for a little bit of a ride before he got him down, and 1st down for the Knights.
Spot that at the 22, call that a gain of 13 yards for that 1st down carry by Williams, 1st and 10. A minute in counting, opening quarter. Knights have certainly spread the wealth offensively with their playmakers. It'll be 3 guys split off to the right, 1 receiver. Hawksworth split wide to the left side. Williams in the backfield. And snap to Parsons. He'll tuck it in, and this time it's thrown down for a sack. And nothing doing at the 26-yard line, loss of 4 yards.
That was Dewarlis Harvey on the sack for John Adams, and probably a smart sack to take by Parsons. He looked over at Coy, and there's an aggressive DB right in Coy's face, so he decided to try to just get something, and John Adams was just right in his face.
2nd and 14 for the 26. 3 receivers off to the right side. Kraft along with Coy Beachy is over there for West Holmes, and Oliver Fleming. Here's the snap. Parsons, pass, far side, going to be through the hands of the intended receiver that time. Matt Kraft brings up a 3rd down.
Yeah, almost had him. The pass was just a little bit high. Mac did a good job trying to get up there and get that ball, but it was just a little bit too much for him.
First incomplete pass by Parsons in this 1st quarter. 6 seconds to go in the 1st. Be 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 from the John Adams 26. And again, it'll be Fleming along with Beachy and Kraft, split wide right. Hawksworth wide to the left side. Williams in the backfield. The snap. Parsons.
Got him.
Screen pass. Williams. All kinds of into the 20, now to the 50, smashes his way forward out near the 11-yard line. That'll be 15 yards, should be just past that, I believe, the 1st down marker.
Yeah, so it was probably a called play to Williams, but Reed Hawksworth ran a go route, and he was wide open. So, he put that cornerback in a tough situation. Was he going to come up and guard Williams, or was he going to stay back with Reed? And he got punished for staying and trying to tackle Chris.
Yes, he did. 15 yards for 1st down as the 1st quarter comes to a close at the end of 1. West Holmes 28 and John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
Tricor Industrial is the local solution for your industrial fasteners, industrial maintenance, repair, and operation supplies. With over 50,000 line items in stock and access to over 2 million products, Tricor Industrial provides the supplies you need in a timely manner to meet your demanding schedules. Stop by their Bowman Street location in Worcester or call them at 330-264-3299. You can find them online at tricorindustrialinc.com.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors. If your vehicle has been in a collision, we're here to help. We've relocated our office at our existing body shop at 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg, making it even easier for you to get the service you need. Stop by for a free collision estimate. Our fully staffed team provides deductible assistance, loaner or rental vehicles. We work on all makes and models, and we're the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Let us take care of everything for you from start to finish when you have your next mishap. Village Motors in Millersburg, your trusted source for quality collision repair.
Had the ball first attempt for that 15-yard pass play to Williams to close out that first quarter. So the Knights an opportunity here to get another score to start the second quarter of action.
Dixon emerged as the Knights of the year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see here what we do. You know, we've spread the ball around pretty well so far on offense.
See what they do right here. And snap to Parsons. Rolls to his right side. Pass. Near side. Caught. Down to the 5. Near the end zone. Going to be in there. Touchdown. Rhett Cheney.
Yeah, nice job by Parsons. That was just kind of a sprint rollout. And then it was just Cheney just going out into the flats. And Parsons hit him perfect, like right in his hands. He got to turn and run. And Rhett is one of our speedsters on our team. Got right in the end zone. Nice job by the Knights.
11-yard touchdown connection. Braden Parsons to Rhett Cheney. And now Oberst again going for the PAT try. 4 for 4 so far tonight. 6 for 6 on the season. And the snap, the hold, and the kick, and he will punch it through. 11:54 to play, second quarter. West Holmes up 35-0. This is high school football on WKLM.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
It's time for the Buckeye Career Center Biddy Cross Country Race. Join us on the evening of Thursday, September 3rd at BCC. The event is open to area pre-K through 6th grade runners and features a 1-mile run around our campus, inflatables, career tech student demonstrations, and more. Every participant receives a 50th anniversary commemorative medal and a meal, while top 10 finishers receive an additional medal and the top 3 teams in each division take home trophies. Register online today at buckeyecareercenter.org.
Tonight's play of the game brought to you by Table Rock Pizzeria, located in downtown Berlin. They're open Tuesday, 2 to 8 p.m. and Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Order online or call 330-449-9955. And now the kickoff by Garrett Oberst, and he will send it away. End over end, near side of the field, and return now for the 15. Fuller to the 20. Down to the 25-yard line. They'll be thrown down at the 27 by a host of West Holmes defenders.
Yeah, West Holmes is flying around tackling the ball. I love to see it. And some good sportsmanship here helping the guys up. So nice job by the kick coverage and getting them down right away.
Oh, West Holmes early in the second quarter of action, up 35-0. Tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. And the Rebels offense still have it. You're going from right to left in the second quarter of play. Spot that nose of the ball at the 28-yard line. And John Adams, we saw them experiment with the spread at times there in the first quarter. They kind of went back to what they're accustomed to. We'll see what they do here to begin the second quarter. Back to that spread formation, it looks like. You get 4 receivers split wide right, 1 off to the left side. McCain is in the backfield, and there's a flag, and that's why they went away from it, because you can tell they're not used to running this type of offense, and it will be a delay of game.
Yeah, was it delay of game or was it illegal substitution?
Okay, I think you're right. Mm-hmm.
You can't have the players in the huddle and then sub them out after you've already broken the huddle. And that individual went running off the field after they've already broken the huddle. So that was what the penalty was.
First and 15 of the 23. Here's a snap, rolling right. Gets a pass off, going to be caught, but he'll go out of bounds on the grab. Fuller out near the 27-yard line for a gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, it was a nice throw and catch by John Adams. And they had that poor quarterback. He's got a West Holmes player in his face every time he tries to throw the ball, but that was a nice throw and catch, and something positive here for John Adams, so let's see if they can build off that.
Their second completion tonight, that was for 3 yards to the 26-yard line. Second and 12 from the 26. John Adams has the ball, 3 split wide to the left, and 1 off to the right side. McCain in the backfield, Whiting's in the shotgun. And the snap. Under pressure, tucks it in, and he'll get away from it somehow. And finally lost the ball. It'll be a fumble, and who's got it?
Yeah, there's a dog pile there trying to get that ball. I'm not sure who ended up getting it. That quarterback just went to throw it, and it just slipped right out of his hands.
It did. It looks like somehow John Adams, I'm not sure how they got that ball back, but apparently they did. But irregardless, it'll be back near the 22-yard line, so call that a sack.
Yeah, kind of holding our breath here as the quarterback rolled out and escaped the sack. Wasn't sure if he's going to throw it or take off. Either way, we've seen that he's dangerous. So it'll be a long third down here for John Adams.
3rd and 16 from the 22-yard line. 2 split wide left and 2 split wide to the right side. McCain's in the backfield and Whiting's in the shotgun. The snap, handoff, and hit and thrown down is McCain. Nothing doing. As there'll be a no gain at the 22. Now bring up a 4th down and long.
As Chris Williams on the initial tackle along with a host of Knights. So 4th and long here. We're going to bring the punt team out and see if they can't get that snap going and get a punt off for John Adams. They certainly need to flip the field.
Hawks were standing about the 45 of West Holmes. And again, punter Richard Jordan Jr. He'll be out the 10-yard line to receive this snap for John Adams.
We're really only rushing 4 or 5.
High snap, he'll grab it and does punt it away. Low punt, bounces near the 45, rolls
pick it up
just past midfield, but he's going to let that one go. And it'll roll about the 49-yard line of West Holmes.
Yeah, that was trying to catch a number that almost blocked that punt. It's 61, Justin Myers almost jumped in there with Hustack with a block punt, but he got it off, and they flipped the field here. West Holmes on their side of the 50.
Tonight's defensive player of the game brought to you by Bully Dogs Towing the Recovery. Fast, dependable, and ready to roll 24/7. Proudly serving our community with the hometown service you can count on. And nose of the ball at the 49-yard line of West Holmes. They've had excellent field position all night long. This is about the worst field position they've had so far.
Yeah, I think so.
Right about midfield. So it'll be 3 receivers off to the right. And wide receiver split wide to the left side. Again, Williams in the backfield. Parsons is in the shotgun. 35-0 Knights. The snap. Hand off. Williams straight ahead. Has a big hole to the 45-40. Still going to the 35-30. Outside to the 25. 20. Weaves his way down to the 15. And finally knocked out of bounds out near the 12-yard line. Chris Williams. 1st and 10 on the big-time run by Williams to the far sideline.
Yeah, excellent job. And, we had Reed Hawksworth all the way down the field, all the way down to the 15-yard line blocking for him. I think it was Justin Carter for John Adams on the tackle. So excellent first play here for West Holmes.
There's 35 yards on the carry for the first down to the 14-yard line of John Adams.
So far, West Holmes has been able to do pretty much whatever they wanted offensively and defensively.
The snap, hand off Williams again, straight ahead, and be thrown down. Almost broke that tackle, but they'll slam him down at about the 10 for the 14, gain of 4.
Yeah, there's Delonte Warner on the tackle for John Adams. Nice job getting a hold of him and bringing him down. We saw last week and already this week, he's not an easy one to tackle.
He is not at all. 2nd down and 6 now from the 10-yard line of the Rebels. Knights knocking at the door once again. And coming off to the near sideline for West Holmes, limping a little bit was Chris Williams there. Here's the snap. Parsons pass near side, going to be incomplete pass right near the pylon. and diving attempt, but it brings up an incomplete pass in the third down.
Yeah, that pass was Landon Kearns. He tried to keep his toes in the end zone there and reach out and grab it. Parsons was just trying to throw on the field side of him to try to keep it away from the defender.
So 3rd and 6 from the 10-yard line. Again, Williams had to come out. He was limping a little bit for the Knights. And it'll be 3 receivers off to that right side now with one split wide to the left. Here's the snap. Rolling right as Parsons. Looking downfield. He'll tuck it in. Parsons to the 10. Dump pass to the end zone. Touchdown! Nice. At the last second, he found Croy open, and he found him. And it'll be a 10-yard touchdown pass.
That was an athletic little play by Parsons to dip inside, avoid the tackler, and then he was getting tackled as he threw that pass. Ineligible man downfield.
Wow. Unreal.
Yeah, with a scramble like that, when play takes longer than normal, then the linemen, get a little anxious, get down the field. So excellent job by Parsons to evade the sack and get that pass to Coy, but all for nothing.
So instead of the touchdown, 5-yard penalty. Just their second penalty tonight. Back it up to the 15. So nice new touchdown. They'll still have the ball with 3 receivers off to the right, one split wide left. Parsons gets the snap, rolls to his right side. Gets the pass off to the end zone again. Going to be a jump pass. Going to be snatched away. Touchdown pass caught by Rhett Cheney for the score. Boy, he went up and he just got it.
Oh my gosh! I think the kids call that a head top.
Yep.
Jumped up over, stole the ball from him, and took that ball right out of his hands. Excellent job by Rhett Cheney because that ball was a little underthrown.
You got mossed on that play, right?
Yeah. That was a you got mossed.
Well, that looked like an interception at one point, but again, good job by Cheney.
We're going to have to send that clip into the NFL.
Get that on ESPN. All right, another score for the Knights. Here's the snap, the hold in the kick. Oberst will punch it through again. Another touchdown for West Holmes. 8:34 to play. Second quarter, 42-0 West Holmes. This is high school football on WKLM.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Millersburg Dental, where passion for oral health meets high-quality care. Dr. Kayla Dunn and her team are highly trained in the latest technology and treatment approaches to take your oral health to the next level, all while creating a comfortable experience. Whether you're interested in general preventative care, implants, Invisalign, Botox, or aesthetics, they are sure your needs are met. Now accepting new patients. Call today at 330-674-8080.
So the way into Varin going to be grabbed from the 10 by McCain, goes to the 15 to the 20, down to the outside, spun around and dragged down by his jersey, and now several defenders will stop him just inside that 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'd love to see that effort by McCall. He had a hold of his jersey, and he was not going to let go until a host of Knights came in and helped out. So nice job by McCall to get down there, break down, because that's not always easy against a talented runner like McCall, and nice job by the Knights here.
Hats off to the offensive player of the game. You've got it in the bag from Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, where you get all your uniform needs. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line for the John Adams Rebels. 42-0 lead for West Holmes. And tonight's scoreboard update brought to you, of course, by the Killbuck Savings Bank. Rebels will have it. In case reminder, we'll have after the game tonight hometown football Friday night coverage, so don't miss that. All the area scores for you. Conversation with head coach Keaton Leplaw. And the highlights for tonight's contest, we're going to have a lot of those to air tonight, as well as the conversation with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keel. So it's a good thing this game's going to end early, Scott, to get those highlights in.
Yeah, we are definitely testing that Aaron Kaufman Memorial scoreboard tonight.
Yes. Here's the snap. Jet sweep far side. Here's the carry now to the 25. Out to the 30. Breaks the tackle. A nice run out to the 30-yard line for about 9 yards.
That was Matt Kraft on the tackle there, but not before a decent gain there for John Adams. I did not catch the number of the ball carrier.
Number 8, it looks like.
Okay, so that was Jamari Roberts on the sweep. Nice job. I mean, that's what they need, though. They need to get that ball outside the tackles because our defensive line is tough, and they've done a really nice job containing so far.
2nd and a yard from the 30-yard line. Whiting's in the shotgun. Gets the snap, dropping back for a pass. Gets a pass off middle of the field, going to be batted away. Had a receiver open, but great pursuit defensively to bat that ball for an incompletion.
Yeah, I mean, this poor quarterback is not getting a whole lot of time to throw, and his throws aren't coming out well because he's just throwing, trying to duck for his life. Nice job by Mack to not only swat the ball, but he put a pretty good hit on the kid, and he's down now too.
Yeah, player down on the field for John Adams, so clock is stopped with 7:42 to play in the second quarter. All West Holmes up 42-0. We'll take a timeout. This is high school football on WKLM.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811, in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
This is Emily Sheely of Burgett Insurance. Farm ownership is a huge investment. Protect your investment with the right insurance policy. I proudly represent Buckeye Insurance Group, a company that has been insuring farms since 1879. Together we can make sure you have coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance working together to protect you.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. Hi, this is Highland Girls soccer coach Matt Beachy, and we believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next service at beachies.com.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
He does get up under his own power, though, to walk off to the far sideline, and we'll get play back underway. Again, 7:42 to play in the second quarter of action. 42-0 West Holmes. Right now, 3rd and a yard from the 30-yard line for John Adams. Under center is Michael Whiting. See if they can run this for a yard gain. There'll be a quarterback sneak. He'll break free, though. He'll get a first down to the 34, and now finally through down. The quarterback sneak to the 35, gain of 5 yards to the first down.
Good heads-up play by the quarterback there, trying to get a sneak. It was stuffed and just bounced it outside where, there was no defenders before Noah Grassball could make that tackle, and first down for John Adams. First one, that makes them 1 for 6 on third downs.
Yeah, first down tonight, so 1st and 10 from that 35-yard line. 2 receivers off to the right and 2 off to the left side. Whiting in the shotgun this time around. McCain's in the backfield. Play clock at 7. Here's the snap. Play action, gets the handoff last second. Going to be McCain straight forward. Will be hit, spun around, and thrown down near the 37-yard line, gain of about 2 yards.
Yeah, he broke a couple tackles and still only got 2 yards. Again, that West Holmes defense is flying around. 53, Elias Candle on the tackle again. It's his second tackle tonight.
So a 3-yard gain to the 38-yard line. McCain, by the way, 9 carries, just 7 yards. So the Knights defense doing a great job on a talented running back in this first half.
Well, they are suffocating. They're 3-4 yards deep as soon as the quarterback can get the ball to them, and it's just, they just don't have a chance. As talented as you are, if you're getting hit as soon as you get the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do.
No doubt. 2nd and 7 from the 38-yard line. The snap. Handoff. Carry. Center set 35. Thrown down. It'll be a loss. Knocks it backwards. McCain. Nothing doing. That'll be a loss of a yard to the 36 with the forward progress.
Yeah, I think that was Candle and Badger for the tackle for a loss. But again, as soon as he gets the ball, he's needing to juke and drive and get around all the defenders, so he can't even get any momentum to get down the field. Oh, that's not good. We got Badger limping off the field, so hopefully he's all right.
So it'll be a 10-2. And West Holmes had a couple of those guys deal with that, with Williams limping off earlier. It's 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. Spread formation, 3 split wide right, 1 off to the left side. Snap to Whiting. Play action. Pass midfield going to be caught to the 45 by Fuller. Breaks the tackle to the 50. Pass midfield for a first down to the West Holmes 42-yard line. That was Whiting to Brandon Fuller.
Yeah, broke a couple tackles there and got down the field for another first down. Nice throw and catch, and then a little run after catch for John Adams. So excellent job by them.
Goes 18 yards on that pass completion. Of course, their longest pass completion tonight. 1st and 10 now at the 44 West Holmes. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 42-0 Knights.
Yeah, putting a little drive together over 3 minutes here. So
here's the snap. Rolls to his right. Here's Whiting. Tucks it in. Gets a pass off. Near sideline, but throws it out of bounds. Nobody open that time. Was Fuller standing in the out of bounds area, so that'll be an incomplete pass.
We were in pursuit of the quarterback, and then one of our guys got decleated by a lineman checking back like he's supposed to. You roll out, and if nobody's there, you turn back and make sure your quarterback doesn't get blindsided. So excellent coverage by the Knights. Make sure that there's nobody open downfield.
Tonight's game clock brought to you by D&M Rocks. 4:45 to play, second quarter. And Rebels have it, 2nd and 10 from the West Holmes 43. And it'll be 2 receivers off to the right, 2 receivers off to the left. Whiting's in the shotgun, McCain's in the backfield, the snap. Jet sweep goes to the far side, out to the 40. And can't quite turn the corner. Nice sweeping tackle that time. Near that 40-yard line on that carry by that time in John Adams.
Yeah, I think it was Landon Kearns out there. Believe he's our cornerback out there. Nice job coming up and making that tackle after the ball carrier got outside the tackles.
Gets a gain of 3 yards. And brings up 3rd and 7 from the 40-yard line.
And we're starting to see a lot of new faces on our West Holmes defense here this drive.
At the 40 of West Holmes, in the shotgun, Whiting. It's the snap, dropping back. Jailbreak, near side, going to be caught. The defender right there by him, and he'll throw him down immediately for a big-time loss. He somehow slipped that in there to Jaden Scruggs, but nothing doing after that, as they'll grab him about that 43-yard line for a loss of about 3 yards.
Yeah, I might be mistaken, but I think this is Logan Lyda's first varsity playing time here this year, and he did an excellent job breaking down, containing that quarterback, noticing he was going to throw, turns around and catches him. That was kind of a jailbreak route, and not only stopped the quarterback, but turned around and made the play on the receiver, too. Great job by Logan Lyda.
4th down, but it's in the West Holmes territory, so normally we might think they might go for it, but down 42-0, they're going to go ahead and punt the ball, looks like. Hawksworth will be standing at about the 10-yard line of West Holmes.
I don't know. The worst that happens is you don't get it. I just go for it.
Right. Yeah, you would think. Flag is down before anything happens here. And that means delay of game. We've seen that happen a few times, but maybe they give them a little more room here to punt it off. I don't know. They'll back it up 5 yards. This will be for John Adams, their 5th penalty tonight, 25 yards.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of indecisiveness whether they're going to go for it or punt, and then that just caused the team to get set late.
4th and 15 now. Jordan Jr. standing at about the 41 to receive this snap.
They're struggling to get lined up again.
They are. And there's another flag.
Going to call it illegal motion. Was he going forward?
They're still going to snap it here.
Illegal substitution. Offense.
Now illegal substitution.
5 yards. Still 4th down.
Yeah, the kids are getting real frustrated here with John Adams, which is understandable. Nothing's going right for them. The scoreboard is not in their favor. You know, they're putting together a nice offensive drive, but then now it's starting to go backwards here for them.
So 4th and 20 at their own 47, trying to get this snap off for a punt. And here it is, short snap again. He'll grab it, and he will punt it away. Low kick, bounces to the 30, to the 25, rolls to about the 20. Picked up and returned. Hawksworth to the 25 to the 30, goes to the far sideline to the 30-yard line, and dives his way out to the 34.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that defender was doing there for John Adams. Gave Reed way too much space standing there, and the ball stopped. So he said, okay, well, if you're going to stand all the way back there, I'm going to pick it up and get some extra yards for my offense.
And he did that, so the Knights will have the ball with 2:45 to play in the half. 42-0 advantage. Should spot that news of the ball at the 32-yard line. Matt Croy alongside Scott Vaughn tonight's broadcast. Michael Hammond back at the studio. We're also live streaming this game courtesy of Claxon Communications. Jacob Heading, the producer, and also Andrew Dunlap working the cameras tonight on that WKLM YouTube page. And it'll be 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left side of the snap. Handoff, Silas Baker straight ahead. It goes over to the 34 and to the 35. It'll be stopped at about that 35-yard line, gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, I'm hoping, with the frustration with John Adams, I'm hoping that the refs keep everything under control here. That was borderline extra, extracurriculars with the tackle. So we got to make sure we keep it clean because, we want to keep the players healthy.
Very important 2nd and 7 from that 35-yard line, 2:17 and counting. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left side. Parsons in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Handoff Baker straight ahead, has a hole to the 40, now to the 45 to the 50, smashes away past midfield to the 40, still going to the 35, breaks the tackle to the 30, 25, finally thrown down at the John Adams 23-yard line. Silas Baker for a West Holmes first down.
Excellent job by Silas Baker to break a couple tackles and get himself a long run. Nice job by the line because he didn't get touched until 10, 15 yards down the field. So I don't know what's going on.
1st and 10, 9.
Brett Cheney's coming off the field. He might be having some helmet trouble.
That was 41 yards on that scamper by Baker for the first down at the 24-yard line of John Adams. 150 and counting here in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, Silas is a tough running back. He did really well at JV last year.
Here's the snap. Parsons rolls right. Gets a pass off the near side. Going to be intercepted that time. Right to a couple of white jerseys, and they'll get the pickoff. And right near that 15-yard line.
Yeah, was that
number 15, I believe?
Number 15, I think you're right there. So that was Cashlin Fort on the interception. Nice job by them as an underthrown ball. So, opportunistic here. And we saw it last week. That momentum is huge. So we don't want to just rest on our lead. We want to keep playing well because, you start relaxing, and that can go really badly and then leave a kind of a sour taste in your mouth for next week.
You still build good habits throughout the rest of the game. Right now at the 17 of the yard line of John Adams, the Rebels will have it with 1:37 to go in the half. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left side, and the shotgun, Michael Whiting. Empty backfield right now. Again, they've had trouble with these formations, and again, he's screaming to the far sideline, trying to get somebody in here, and he's scrambling to get on the field.
8 seconds.
Down to 5 on the play clock. Down to 2-1. They'll get the snap off just in time.
It's impressive that they got it off.
Yes. Whiting scrambles to the far side, cuts the field, and they'll be hit just shy of the 25. Breaks the tackle, still going. Middle of the field now to the 28. Goes to the 30-yard line. Finally thrown down. A flag is down, it looks like, at the 31. A long way to get 14 yards to the first down, but also a flag is down.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to call that unnecessary roughness. Quarterback was already past Matt Kraft when, the John Adams individual blindside block.
Blindside block, wow.
Okay, I wouldn't have agreed with a personal foul, but I could see blindside block.
So another penalty on John Adams after a positive play.
And we got a John Adams player down on the far side of the field.
Clock stop with 1:22 to go. They'll spot that half the distance out to the 18.
Yeah, and stuff like this is going to happen, those long scrambles. We got a lot of new players in on defense, which is good for those guys. I always say, for wrestling too, I like to get those guys varsity experience before it's their turn, because then when it is their turn, they're ready to go. It's just business as usual. So we're getting some guys that, we're deep at a lot of positions, so they can play out there. It's just their first time getting to play. So, getting that playing time is number 7 down for John Adams, which is Michael Whiting, which is not good for them. I believe that's their quarterback.
It is the quarterback, yes. Now they spot the ball at the 13-yard line, it looks like. Still kind of figuring out, I think, the officials where the ball should be spotted.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a chaotic play.
Yes. West Holmes, of course, will be at Orville next week. The final tune-up before OCC play begins. It will be at the 13-yard line.
Second down and 15.
So, 2nd and 15 here for John Adams, and
Correction, that should be first down.
that's unfortunate for them, because that was a very positive play, but that penalty brings it back.
So 1st and 15, they'll say, from the 13-yard line. Minute 20 and counting. Of course, a different quarterback is out there now. And that is be number 3, Chris Love Jr. It'll be another flag is down.
Yeah, it was that hard count, and that's kind of what I mentioned earlier was, getting that hard count. West Holmes has zero fear, flying at the ball. So, when you get a team like that, you give them a hard count, try to get them to jump off sides. That puts them on their heels a little bit, and then, maybe give you a little bit more time, and it makes those blocks a little bit easier too.
So Christopher Love out there, quarterback, 1st and 9 now from the 18-yard line. Looks like back out there is Whiting now. He's now quarterback. Yeah, gets the pass off. It'll be caught before going out of bounds to the 22-yard line. But now a flag is down again.
Ronald Simmons on the catch there. Yeah, I think with the penalty, the quarterback could come back in. Oh, no.
Well.
Number 79, 5-yard penalty, first down.
It'll be their 8th penalty.
Yeah, just can't get anything going. They had a nice drive that last drive, and then a couple penalties, threw them back on the opposite side of the 50. And, now they had a long run, blindside block, and now a legal man downfield. So they're moving backwards.
As Will O'Donnell will say, playing left-handed tonight. I know Will's been waiting for that reference here. I had to slip that in. 3 split wide right, 1 off to the left side. Here's Whiting in the shotgun. Getting a final 30 seconds to kind of close out this first half of play. Low snap hits the ground, picks it up. It's a pass off, going to be caught. Now to the 15, goes to the 20, down to the 25. It'll be thrown down out near the 30-yard line as it ends up going for about 17 yards, maybe 18 to 29. But it'll be another first down.
That was an excellent block by Jaden Scruggs, a wide receiver for John Adams. He was sticking on that block. A lot of times receivers can maybe get impatient and turn and look and see where the play's going, and he did an excellent job continuing to block through the play, and a big run there for the wide receiver catching that ball.
So 17 seconds, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line after that pass. Snap to Whiting. Short pass near side, going to be caught to the 30. And thrown by a host of defenders down at about the 33-yard line for about short 4-yard completion. Final 8 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was grass ball, Lyda, and Hudson Flanders on the tackle for West Holmes. And that's halftime.
That will do it here for the first half. All West Holmes at halftime. And their home opener from Knight Stadium. It's West Holmes 42 and John Adams nothing. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
During this timeout, we at Dr. Brad Welsh and Associates want to thank our patients for the past 30 years for being part of our dental family. Dr. Welsh, Dr. Bostic not only provide routine dental procedures, they also offer advanced dental care, including braces, clear aligners, root canals, wisdom teeth removal, implants, and emergency care. New patients are always welcome. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 330-674-4876 or visit us online at drbradwelsh.com.
And tonight's halftime band show with the West Holmes High School Marching Band is being brought to you by Denco Marketing, MRV Siding Supply, Rody's IGA Marketplace, and Millersburg Electric. Now for the sounds of the West Holmes High School Marching Band.
26 West Holmes Marching Knights under the direction of Steve Butcher, Blake Depanet, Major Advisor Susie Cheney, Brass Instructor Jason Snyder. Field Commanders are Emmy Mae Hendricks and Daisy Whitman. Tonight's show takes us back to the 1960s and the height of Beatlemania, featuring the music of one of the most influential bands of all time, the Beatles. We'll kick things off with the title song from the Beatles' first feature film from 1964. This is A Hard Day's Night. Next, we'd like to feature our majorettes. Released in 1962, our next selection was the Beatles' very first single and helped introduce the world to the sound that would soon become a worldwide sensation. This is Love Me Do. selection tonight comes from the Beatles' debut album and captures all the excitement and energy of the early days of Beatlemania. Get ready to rock and roll one more time as the Marching Knights leave you with I Saw Her Standing There.
And that's the sounds of the West Holmes High School Marching Band. I'll be back right after this.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Looking for more privacy, less glare, and a cleaner look for your home? MRV Siding Supply has the answer with Provia windows and doors featuring built-in internal blinds. Enjoy privacy when you want, protection from the sun when you need it, and no dusty cords or tangled blinds to worry about. Plus, they're backed by a 10-year warranty for added peace of mind. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or visit mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hey, you want to save big on groceries this week?
Sure, but if you tell me to start clipping coupons, I'm going home.
No coupons required. Just head to Rody's IGA and check out these IGA brand savings.
IGA granulated sugar, 4-pound bag, $2.98.
IGA butter quarters, 2 for $6.
IGA cream cheese, only $1.78.
IGA whipped topping, just $1.28.
And IGA deluxe macaroni and cheese, 2 for $3.
Wow, that's a lot of savings.
Yep, and I didn't have to clip one coupon.
Save big with IGA, now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. Need freezer space for that Holmes County Fair livestock purchase? How about storing those summer garden vegetables or the approaching hunting season? Then stop by your local freezer headquarters at Millersburg Electric. Millersburg Electric's annual freezer special continues with discounts on chest and upright freezers in all sizes. Not only do you get a fair price, but you get better energy efficiency with your new freezer too. Plus, you'll get a free 10-year compressor warranty with any freezer purchase. Hurry in while they last at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
And tonight's halftime band show with the West Holmes High School Marching Band brought to you by Millersburg Electric, Rody's IGA Marketplace, MRV Siding Supply, and Denko Marketing. The halftime score, West Holmes 42 and John Adams nothing. Back with more here at halftime after this on WKLM.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Mark your calendar for the 55th annual Holmes County Home Benefit Auction. The fun kicks off Friday, September 18th at 5 p.m. with volleyball, food, and fun. Come enjoy our fish fry, kettle stew, soft pretzels, baked goods, and drinks. Saturday the 19th, breakfast begins at 7 with the auction starting at 8:30. There will be furniture, quilts, and many specialty items. Proceeds benefit the residents of the Holmes County home. For more information, call 234-301-7432 or follow us on Facebook.
Sold in the back row. Thank you very much. You're the buyer.
Need freezer space for that Holmes County Fair livestock purchase? How about storing those summer garden vegetables or the approaching hunting season? Then stop by your local freezer headquarters at Millersburg Electric. Millersburg Electric's annual freezer special continues with discounts on chest and upright freezers in all sizes. Not only do you get a fair price, but you get better energy efficiency with your new freezer too. Plus, you'll get a free 10-year compressor warranty with any freezer purchase. Hurry in while they last at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Barnhart Service Center in Millersburg has been in business since 1952, and they offer experience on all types of foreign or domestic cars. For generations, they have taken care of your vehicle needs from the smallest to the largest jobs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. To schedule your appointment today, call Jay at 674-4836. Barnhart Service Center wishes good luck to the West Holmes Knights.
To you by Cobran's Insurance.
Halftime score, all West Holmes up 42-0 over John Adams, and the Knights got a lot of scoring and early throughout that first half as they would get their first score of the game with 8:57 to play first quarter on a special team play on this play. There's a little snap, he'll grab it, and just does barely get it away. Almost got blocked. It'll be a grab, return now to the 45-50. Near side, down to the 45, to the 40, 35, to the 30, let's go. 20, 15, 10, 5. That'll be a touchdown for West Holmes and Reed Hawksworth. 60 yards to the house on that punt return for a score. Reed Hawksworth and West Holmes led it just like that, 7-0. Then they would score again, but West Holmes was 6:02 to play in the first quarter on this play. 1st and 15. The snap. Pass, far side, Beachy. Beachy center step, down to the 45, down to the 40, middle of the field, down to the 35. Still going, 30, 25, 20, forget about it. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No problem, I guess. Croy Beachy goes 46 yards to the house. Croy Beachy, a second touchdown grab of the season. West Holmes up 14-0 early. They would add on to that with 4:10 to play in the first quarter on this play. Williams in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Braden Parsons, jailbreak, grab by Hawksworth, down to the 45, to the 40, good blocking, down 35, to the 30, middle of the field, 25, 20, to the 15, goes to the 10, pass by the defender, still going, to the 5, into the end zone, and touchdown, Reed Hawksworth. That'll go 50 yards to the house. Reed Hawksworth making things happen as West Holmes was really spreading the wealth with their playmakers in that first half. But his second score, 21-0 West Holmes. They would add on another score in the first with 2:57 to go on this play. Williams in the backfield. The snap. Pass, near side, jailbreak. And grab by Kraft to the 30. He gets to the 25, to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 10, to the 5. He'll be the end zone. Touchdown, another jailbreak, another score. 34-yard touchdown pass from Parsons to Matt Kraft. The Knights would get two more scores of the second quarter, and this one came with 11:54 to play in the second on this play. Snap to Parsons, rolls to his right side, pass, near side, caught, down to the 5, near the end zone, going to be in there, touchdown, Rhett Cheney. Good play by Rhett Cheney that time on the 11-yard touchdown reception. Then Rhett Cheney would get another big touchdown grab on this play with 8:34 to play in the second quarter. Parsons gets the snap, rolls to his right side. Oh. Gets a pass off to the end zone again. Going to be a jump pass. Going to be snatched away.
Rhett
touchdown
Cheney.
Pass caught by Rhett Cheney for the score. Boy, he went up and he just got it. What a leaping grab by Rhett Cheney there, and West Holmes would add all that up in a 42-0 halftime advantage as a result over John Adams. Back with more after this on WKLM.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Halftime score, West Holmes up 42-0 over this John Adams team in their home opener in Knight Stadium. And for the two teams, it was West Holmes running 15 plays from the line of scrimmage. John Adams ran 28. The Knights had 4 first downs, while John Adams had 2. Yardage-wise, all West Holmes, as West Holmes had 6 carries for a net total of 93 yards rushing in the first half. As for West Holmes, Chris Williams had 3 carries for 53 yards on the ground in that the first half of play. Also, Silas Baker had 3 carries for 44 yards. John Adams had 16 carries for 23 yards rushing in that first half. Their quarterback, Michael Whiting, had 10 carries for 5 yards. And also in that first half of action, he had 4 carries for 6 yards. It was tailback Joseph McCain who had 10 carries for 5 yards in that first half of play. Passing-wise, Braden Parsons, 6 of 9 passing for 171 yards in that first half. He also threw 4 touchdown passes and 1 interception. And for Michael Whiting, he would go 6 of 12 passing for 51 yards, and he also would throw an interception. In all, West Holmes had 264 yards of offense. John Adams had 74 yards. West Holmes were 3 penalties for 15 yards, while the Rebels had 8 penalties for 39 yards. Halftime score, West Holmes up 42-0. Now with a look at the first half defensive numbers, here's Scott Vaughn.
Yeah, time of possession here in the first half. West Holmes had the ball for 5 minutes and 1 second, where John Adams had the ball for 20 minutes and 7 seconds. Third down efficiency, West Holmes was 1 for 1. John Adams was 1 for 7. Neither team attempted or converted a fourth down try in the first half. For West Holmes, leading in tackles was Cameron Badger. Second was Oliver Fleming and Logan Lyda. And then there was a host of Knights in there with 3 tackles: Coy Beachy, Joshua McCall, Landon Kearns, and then Chris Williams, Cam Badger, Logan Lyda, Elias Candle all had a tackle for a loss. Cody Gallion had that interception in the first half. And then Zach Hustack blocked 2 punts in the first half. So impressive showing for West Holmes' defense. For John Adams, we had Richard Jordan Jr., Duartes, Harvey, and Delonte Warner all leading the team with 2 tackles. Harvey had a sack, and then Cashlin Fort had that interception in the first half.
Halftime score, West Holmes up 42-0 over John Adams. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
It's time once again to cheer on our West Holmes Knights. Hi, this is Sarah Clark. Stop by and visit us off of State Route 39 right next to the Methodist Church. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with each client, and we strive for the latest trends. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair color, haircut designs, nails, pedicures, massage, facials, waxing, eyelash lifts, and tints. Please call for an appointment today at 330-674-3343. Go Knights!
Side Scott Vaughn here in a source of really impressive showing as West Holmes really came to play in that first half.
Yeah, you know, maybe a little bit of an outgunned John Adams team, but you know, when you look at a team, are they playing to their opponents, or are they playing to their own ability? And I think in the first half, West Holmes played to their own ability. They didn't lower their standards to their opponent, which I really like to see. I like to see everybody flying around and getting to the ball on defense, and then offensively, everybody was doing their job. Everybody was blocking, especially downfield on those long runs. So it was an excellent first half, and that's exactly what we needed for West Holmes after last week.
And just about ready for the start. Matt Croy alongside Scott Vaughn. Michael Hammond back at the studio. Glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com tonight. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Jacob Heading is producing tonight's live stream coverage, and also Andrew Dunlap is working the cameras as well. Tonight's second half kickoff being brought to you by Southside Quick Lube, and it'll be kicking the ball off. It'll be John Adams for the first time this evening. And their kicker, and Jamari Roberts from left to right. Of course, the running clock will be into effect in the second half. And he will set a kick, low lining kick, into ring, and be returned now on the grab from the 25 to the 30, now to the 35, and they'll be diving out near the 38-yard line. That return by Hudson Flanders.
Yeah, Hudson Flanders getting a kick return there. He's an excellent athlete, and again, I talked about being a deep team, and he's a kid that I think when he gets his opportunity at the varsity level, he's a very talented athlete. And he's going to do some real big things too. So, you know, we might see a few of those kids get a shot here. And watching our offense walk out, there's a lot of new numbers.
See some young guys out there. Washington will have it at their own 38-yard line. Looks like a new quarterback out there as well.
Hudson Flanders, so he's getting a shot here.
There you go. Silas Baker is in the backfield. Gets the snap. Hand off Baker straight ahead. Has the room to the 40 to the 45. Past the defender to the 50. Still going near sideline 35, 30. Down to the 25, 20. Baker to the 15, to the 10, stiff arm to the 5. Still going into the end zone, touchdown.
What a run by Silas Baker. And I got to give a shout out to Brandon Loretta. He was 20 yards down the field blocking, and that was the one block that Silas needed. And then right at the goal line, broke a couple tackles, a little cutback by Silas. Excellent job. That was unreal.
One play, 62 yards to the house. Silas Baker, he's gotten himself a couple of big-time runs, had a 41-yard run in that second quarter as well.
Yeah, what a start. And I don't know that there's many, if any, first-team offensive players for West Holmes in that offense.
Here's the snap to hold the kick by Oberst, and his kick going to be good. He'll slip it through. As now Baker now has 3 carries for 106 yards rushing tonight. 49-0 West Holmes, 10:43 to go, third quarter. This is high school football on WKLM.
When the wind howls and the storm rolls in, trust the protection from Provia at MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max insulated vinyl siding is built for performance, featuring a lifetime limited warranty that even includes protection against hail damage. Provia siding is highly rated for wind resistance and engineered to withstand extreme wind loads. And don't forget Provia storm doors, renowned for their heavy-duty construction and outstanding wind performance. Visit MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Bowman & Byler in Millersburg is a local certified public accounting firm qualified to meet your business and personal financial needs. When it comes to managing your company and investments, it is important to have a professional advisor who can handle a variety of services for you. We can assist you in developing and attaining your business and financial goals and objectives. Please come see us at 161 North Washington Street, right next to the Killbuck Savings Bank North Branch, or give us a call at 330-674-8222.
Tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. West Holmes is now taking a 49-0 lead here into the third quarter with the running clock into effect. And now Oberst for the kickoff. And he will send it away, end over end. Return now from the 16 to the 20, now to the 25. Stutter step to the 30. It'll be McCain to the outside, tries to turn the corner to the 30. Now to the 33. Nice pursuit to track him down, to throw him down with a nice open field tackle near the 34.
Yeah, excellent job by Noah Grassball. Get down the sideline there and make that tackle after a couple broken tackles. And it looks like they're shifting their return team a little bit. They put that running back over there on that right side where Oberst is trying to kick it away from him. So, they're trying to get that ball in his hands to try to make something happen here for John Adams.
And hats off to the offensive player of the game. You've got it in the bag from Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, where you get all your uniform needs. John Adams has it at their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10, down 49-0 in the third quarter. 3-split wide right. One off to the left side in the spread formation. Snap to Whiting. Quick pass goes near side, batted away, incomplete pass, and good pursuit that time on the penetration defensively.
Excellent job by Logan Lyda. He's had a heck of a game here, getting some playing time in the first half, and then now starting in the second half. So nice job batting that ball down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Running clock, 9:15 and counting, third quarter.
Yeah, now West Holmes making some substitutions, so hopefully everything goes smoothly and the communication's there.
3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left side, and the shotgun is Whiting. Motion man going left to right. McCain in the backfield, the snap. Pitch to the right side, here's McCain. Halfback pass, middle of the field going to be intercepted. When he had Fuller open, but good job stepping in there and making that interception for West Holmes.
Yeah, I thought there for a second that they had us, but nice job by Landon Kearns to find that ball and come down with it. So that's an interception for Landon Kearns.
It'll be the second interception thrown by John Adams tonight. And the Knights going to hand the ball at their own 46-yard line. So they'll have for the second time in this third quarter up 49-0. Tonight's game clock brought to you by D&M Rocks, 8:30 and counting, third quarter with the running clock. 3-split wide right, 1 off to the left side. And the shotgun for West Holmes, Hudson Flanders, the quarterback, and Silas Baker in the backfield, who got that touchdown run that last drive. The snap, Flanders rolls right, under pressure, hit, and he'll be thrown down for a sack out near the 38.
Yeah, that was Harvey for the sack. on the play for John Adams. And just, again, making a bunch of substitutions. I'm sure some of these kids didn't really expect to get on the field tonight. So just a learning experience here for Hudson, and maybe just get that ball out a little bit quicker or decide to take off and run a little bit sooner.
Absolutely. Brings up 2nd and 4 and a loss of 4 to the 37-yard line. Shoe split white and shoe split to the left side. Landers in the shotgun, gets the snap. Pass. Oh, far side, a little jailbreak, but it was batted away. Incomplete pass.
Delonte Warner with the pass deflection for John Adams. And similar to Logan Lida's defensive play there, on the previous series, he did a nice job getting in that lane and getting up and getting big and knocking that ball down.
Clock continues to run with 7:15 and counting. 3rd and 14 from the 37-yard line. And the Knights will break out of the huddle. 15 on the play clock. And 3 receivers off to the left, 1 split wide right. Baker in the backfield, Flanders in the shotgun. Play clock of 5, the snap. Rolls left. Landers looking downfield, has some time. Now under pressure, and he'll tuck it in. He'll be thrown down for a sack as he gets thrown down out of bounds right around that 34-yard line.
Yeah, and that's a situation where just kind of experience helps you. You're out of the pocket, go ahead and throw it away. Just get that ball past the line of scrimmage and chuck it out of bounds and live to play another play.
So loss of 3, it'll be a 4th down, and West Holmes will punt the ball. And out there to punt it for West Holmes this time around. That's going to be Braden Parsons at the 25.
A little bit of confusion there with some new faces on our punt team.
He'll punt it away. Short punt bounces to the far side of the field, goes near the 40, and goes out of bounds near the 38 of John Adams.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pick that up for a second, but he just let it roll out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be about at the 38 here, maybe 39 for John Adams to start the drive.
Tonight's Defensive Player of the Game is brought to you by Bully Dogs Towing and Recovery. When life leaves you on the sidelines, call them. Call the team that gets you back in the game. Bully Dogs Towing and Recovery. So John Adams will have the ball for the second time in this third quarter. Spot the nose of the ball at their own 39-yard line. 49-0 West Holmes, 5.5 and counting with a running clock in this third quarter. A game that got started an hour early tonight on the kickoff. Under center is Whiting this time around with the I formation, back to a running formation here. Here's the snap, and they'll fumble that snap. It'll be a flag down, a false start.
Yep.
Again, you look at all these penalties. 9th penalty tonight, all of them are 5 yards tonight, but just enough to you can't get your offense going.
Yeah, it's death by 1,000 cuts here for John Adams. Just every time that just kills your momentum. You're moving backwards, so it's negative yards, and then again, it's just that momentum, and kids start getting frustrated, and then things just snowball. So it's just been a tough night for John Adams.
1st and 15 from the 34. The snap to Whiting. Handoff. Carry. Going to be McCain. Gets to the 35, and it'll be thrown down back near that 36-yard line, it looks like. And it'll be a gain of maybe a couple of yards.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be patient with us here with all these new faces. I know it's Hudson Flanders initially on the tackle. Wade Miller, new face to the Knights football team. I know they've said a lot of really good things about him. So a couple Knights on the tackle there.
2nd and 12 from the 37-yard line. Matt Croy alongside Scott Vaughn for tonight's broadcast from Knight Stadium. 4:05 and counting in the third quarter. Again, Whiting under center, Max and I formation. And he'll get the snap. And the handoff down to the outside, going to be McCain. He'll be thrown down, though, can't turn the corner, and maybe a gain of a couple of yards to the 39.
Yeah, it was Braden Lake getting out there, stretching the play out, and then eventually making that tackle. Tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with these guys coming in and then against a really good running back, keeping him bottled up.
Still doing the job. So 3rd and 11, that'll be a gain of a yard to the 38. 3.5 and counting third quarter. So 3rd and long. And Lex Whiting will be still under center here. Next in I formation. And offensive lineman jumped on that right side of the line. And that indeed will be on the offense.
Yeah, it looked like they might have been trying to get a hard count there to maybe get those young Knights to jump off sides. And, that's hard, especially if your quarterback has a good hard count. Sometimes you get your own players on it.
That'll be the 10th penalty tonight for 49 yards for them. 3rd and 16 from the 33. And
oh my gosh,
jumping again.
I think it was a different player, but still same thing.
Another false start, 11th penalty now for 54 yards for them. So they continue to go backwards here.
And I wonder, maybe are these, some backup linemen in there and just, again, kind of like West Holmes. It's your first varsity action and just getting a little nervous.
Now the snap. Here's a handoff. Here's a carry. McKean straight ahead as he spun around to the 33. Now to the 35. Host of defenders will throw him down at the 36. So a gain of about 8 yards, but that will be a 4th down.
Yeah, there's a mess of Knights in there on the tackle. I think I saw Braden Lake, and then I'm not sure. But I knew Braden Lake was in there. I think Asher Anderson might have been in there as well.
And down to a minute 40 in counting. And tonight's play of the game brought to you by Table Rock Pizzeria, located in downtown Berlin. Enjoy delicious brick oven pizza, including New York-style pies, leafy green salads, and more. Table Rock Pizzeria in Berlin.
We're going to earn our keep on trying to figure out what the play of the game is for tonight for West Holmes.
There's a lot of those. And timeout, says the officials.
Yeah, I think they're running out of time. They're on the play clock.
So timeout on the field for John Adams. 1:17 to play in the third. 49-0 West Holmes. This is high school football on WKLM.
Hi, this is Croy with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Score update has Dalton defeating Garraway right now in the second quarter, 16-0. That game is being live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, so see if Garraway can make a comeback there. Right now, meanwhile, it's going to be a 4th and long punting situation for John Adams. Richard Jordan Jr. will punt it away. A high kick. Punt. Best punt tonight. It'll be muffed around the 30-yard line and dove on top of by West Holmes' Landon Kearns around that 29.
Yeah, nice job. He missed it, but good heads-up play to at least get on it and not give John Adams a chance to get that ball. And then, that would be a huge boost for them. They'd be on their 33-yard line.
So the Knights will have it. Again, the running clock, final 45 seconds and counting. And spot that ball at the 28-yard line of West Holmes. Backups have been in here in the second half for the Knights. Getting some valuable experience on the field. And again, at quarterback will be 6'3" sophomore Hudson Flanders. Spread formation, 3 split wide left and 1 to the right side. Here's the snap. Flanders rolls left, under pressure, gets the pass off, going to be caught by Kearns. Kearns will be thrown down, though, shy of that 30-yard line, about to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, at the 28.
Yeah, quick jailbreak pass, but nice job by Flanders. That was a headsy play to kind of get a little sidestep, avoid the sack, and get that ball out to Kearns, so it wasn't a loss of downs.
Looks like that'll allow the third quarter to come to a close. So as they come to a close, the players shaking up for John Adams, but through 3 quarters, it's West Holmes 49, John Adams nothing. This is high school football on WKLM.
It's grillin' season. Call Shreve Custom Meats today. They provide locally raised Ocker grillin' beef and all Ohio pork. You can call ahead and order beef or pork bundles that are vacuum sealed for optimal freshness, and all meats are custom cut to your specifications. Shreve Custom Meats is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 1. Visit them on Facebook for upcoming specials.
At Beachies, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. Hi, this is Highland Girls soccer coach Matt Beachy, and we believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next service at beachies.com.
All ready for the start of the fourth quarter of play, as it's the second down and 10 yards to go for West Holmes at their own 28-yard line. 3 split wide right, 1 off to the left side. Flanders is in the shotgun. The snap, handoff Baker straight ahead, has the room now, middle of the field, goes to the 34, busts his way to the 40, now to the 45-yard line where he's going to be tripped up finally, but not before a first down right near that 44.
Yeah, I thought there was a chance that he was going to go for a long run, but not before number 9, Brandon Fuller Jr. gets a tackle on him.
Now go 15 yards to the 43-yard line. 121 yards rushing for Silas Baker tonight on just 4 carries.
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good. First and 10 at the 43, 3 split wide right, 1 off to the left side. Baker's in the backfield, and Flanders in the shotgun. That's the snap. Rolls to his right side. Flanders. Pass midfield going to be caught. Pass midfield, grabbed by Kearns to the 45, thrown down out near the John Adams 40-yard line, and West Holmes first down now.
Yeah, nice pass by Flanders, and almost a pass back into the middle of the field, which you don't love, but I like that. He was rolling out. He's getting the ball out quick.
Number 44. 15 yards to the end of the run.
They call holding on the defense?
I guess it'll be, so the player will count, and they'll add that on to the end of the play.
Oh, they're going to say illegal player downfield for West Holmes.
Oh, jeez.
Or ineligible player downfield. So we got 2 penalties.
So offsetting. Wow. Well, it gets taken away here, Scott, but again, as you would like to say with the play here, like to see the experience of making some plays here by the younger guys.
Yeah, and I was going to say before the quarter ended, as they get these second and third series, they get a little bit more comfortable. I'd like to see how they perform because, there's a lot of sophomores out there, a couple of numbers that I don't have on the roster. So I imagine those guys are probably freshmen. So I like to see how these guys get whenever they settle a little bit.
Here's a snap. Pass goes near side. Going to be caught now to the 40. Stutter step to the 42. Now to the 43. Thrown down right near that line of scrimmage on that pass completion. Now be grabbed by West Holmes, I believe, number 33, right?
Yeah, 33, and that's one we don't have on the roster. So nice job getting that ball out. Not a big gain, but still getting positive yards here. Getting a little chippy down on the field, too.
Well, that a gain of a yard to the 44. Second and 9 for West Holmes. 9:20 and counting, fourth quarter. Again, the running clock into effect. The snap, handoff, carry straight ahead. Baker will drag a defender with him past midfield and out near the 47, near the first down marker at the 46. I believe that will be a first down at the 45 of John Adams.
Yeah, it's Christopher Love on the tackle from John Adams, but the previous play, somebody was chirping at Silas on the sideline there after the play, and I'm not sure that's a kid that you want to get angry because he'll get physical, and that's just going to make him play even harder.
Silas Baker, 5'8" sophomore, getting some carries tonight, and he's making the most of it. First and 10 at the John Adams 47.
Yeah, Liam Angle in that quarterback now.
And the snap. Angle rolls to his left side. It's a pass off, going to be incomplete pass in a danger area. That time, a lot of white shirts.
Yeah, it looked like that might have been a little bit of a confusion between the quarterback and receiver. Maybe he thought, Angle thought Kearns was going to want to run a route, and then Kearns ran a completely different one because that was in no man's land out there.
Hats off to the offensive player of the game. You got it in the bag from Top Dog Uniform and Equipment, where you get all your uniform needs. Second and 10 at the 47 of John Adams. Knights had the ball. 8 minutes and counting. Again, with the running clock in this fourth quarter. And tonight's game clock brought to you by D&M Rocks. The snap. The handoff. the carry and thrown down that time for a loss. And yeah, I think it will be, is that they threw the flags despite that loss with the carry at the time. Wade Miller, he's thrown down just shy of midfield, but then the flags were thrown as well. Face mask, you called it, Scott, so it'll be big penalty there on the defense if they got a nice stop.
Yeah, so that's going to be a first down for the Knights, and I couldn't quite tell if that was like the front of his shoulder pads or a face mask, because he kind of turned away from us, but yeah, that was a good one there.
8th first down tonight. That'll be for John Adams, their 12th penalty for 69 yards. And spot it forward now to the 33-yard line of John Adams. Make it 32 of John Adams. And the shotgun quarterback, Liam Engel, a junior for West Holmes. The snap. Gets the handoff. Here's the carry, 30. Bouncing to the outside, 25. Now to the 20-yard line, to the 15, to the 10. All kinds of flags to the 5. Thrown out of bounds inside the 5-yard line on that carry that time by Logan Lyda, but I believe flags on the far side.
Yeah, Logan Lyda making a nice run. He made quite a few good plays on defense already, and now, well, maybe that's why that run went so well.
Right.
But I think it was further down the field, so he still had a good run there before that holding call. And we're seeing, a bunch of new kids on the field, and maybe, some communication issues with them getting out there on a Friday night. They're all juiced up and excited, so it's still going to be first down, I believe.
First and 8, they're going to say, at the 30-yard line now.
He might mess around and have this ball for the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, way it's going. Angle on the shotgun. Gets the snap. Rolls to his right side. Angle gets a pass off. Wobbly pass going to be deflected away. And that was close to being picked off, but nice job knocking that ball away for West Holmes, making an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was our mystery man, number 33, getting up there and kind of batting that ball away so it wasn't an interception. So nice job by him as a headsy play. That's a tough pass to make. Parsons sometimes makes it look easy rolling out and throwing on the run, but that's a tough play for a quarterback to not have their feet set and throw that ball out there down the field.
So it brings up 2nd and 8. Clock continues to run, 5:15 and counting, fourth quarter at the 30.
I got a confirmation. 33 is Jacoby Rice.
Okay, there you go.
Good-looking freshman. He's been a good athlete all the way through.
Here's Lyda with the carry. He'll be thrown down. Gets to the 28-yard line, a gain of about 2 yards.
I think that was number 13 on the tackle, Shamar Rivers. I think that was his second tackle of the game, and he might be down injured.
Another injured player, as you mentioned, will spoil that gain of 3 to the 27 for Lyda, as they'll attend to the injured player. And tonight's defensive player of the game brought to you by Bully Dogs Towing and Recovery. Tackling your towing needs one call at a time. Call 330-231-4111 and let the dogs holler. And right now, 4:51 to play where the clock is stopped in this fourth quarter. 49-0 in favor of West Holmes, as the Knights will have it here, 3rd and 5. As we talked about, Scott, here, good for West Holmes to get this big lead in the first half, and also good, valuable experience for these young guys here in half number 2.
Yeah, you get to rest those starters, so that's less time on the field, less chance for injury, but also good experience for these guys. So, when it's their turn, whether that comes from an injury or it comes from, future years, they're ready to rock.
3rd and 5 of the 27 of John Adams. West Holmes has the ball back on the field here. 4:40 and counting, fourth quarter. Angle on the shotgun, no hurry to get this snap off. 25 on the play clock.
I want to give a shout out. The band always does a great job,
yes.
But we were watching some trick plays there. Blake Harford was held upside down playing the drums. That was pretty awesome.
That was impressive. The snap, dropping back, Angle. Pass, near side, jailbreak, going to be,
geez.
Did he juggle it? Maybe incomplete pass. It will be ruled incomplete as he's hit hard there at the end of that play. That ball was to Bryce Ramsire.
Yeah, it was Bryce. Kind of misplaced the ball in his hands, went down to get it, and then there's a couple John Adams players licking their chops, flying around trying to get to him.
Brings up 4th and 5 at the John Adams 27, so West Holmes certainly in 4-down territory here. Chance to run another play with the play clock at 15 and counting. John Adams, by what I could tell, don't have a game scheduled for next week, but the West Holmes will, of course, be on the road against Orville. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 receivers off to the left side. Snap the angle. Here's the handoff. Straight ahead. Here's Lyda. And bounces to the outside. Spun around, and he'll be thrown down by his collar out near the 27.
I thought maybe we might get a horse collar on that one, but the official on our sideline had a pretty good view of it, although I wouldn't be shocked if our coaches were trying to give him an earful there. But
right. I'm sure if it was a little closer game, they probably would definitely be doing that. And they'll turn the ball over on downs as a result, so John Adams going to hand the ball with 3 minutes to go.
That was a long drive for West Holmes there. It was about a 10-minute drive.
Yeah. We're skewed a little bit by the running clock, but regardless, West Holmes has not had the need for long drives for the most part tonight. Tonight's play of the game brought to you by Table Rock Pizzeria, located in downtown Berlin. New this season is the flight of 4 mini 6-inch pizzas, but you must call in to order 330-449-9955. At the run 27, John Adams has it. Here's the snap. Whiting rolls to his right side. It's a pass off, going to be a caught. Flag is down, though. Completed the full route near the 43. That would be a first down, but a flag is down at the 25.
It was Liam Angle on the tackle there, playing a little quarterback and getting some tackles on defense. But, yeah.
They're picking the flag up, it looks like.
Okay.
So, indeed, he will get the first down as it turns out. So, the 43 as it goes for 16 yards.
Got a minute 57 here, so if they're going to try to put a score on the scoreboard, they better hustle up.
Whiting in the shotgun spread formation, gets the snap. Jump pass going to be caught now to the 45, to the 50, past midfield, smashes away for first down, all the way to the West Holmes 45-yard line. That pass completion to Ronald Simmons.
Yeah, not before a couple West Holmes guys gave him a little bit of a lick. So first down for John Adams.
12 yards on that completion.
And just constant substitutions over here on the West Holmes sideline. So they're getting all the players some playing time.
They are. 112 and counting. At the West Holmes 45, the snap to Whiting. Rolls to his right. Whiting. It's a pass off, going to be almost picked off right at the defensive back near that 35-yard line. Couldn't corral it.
Yeah, who was that down there?
Was that 12?
12, it looks like 12. Jace Barton with an opportunity. And it's thrown like right to him. So sometimes those ones that are right to you.
Eyes are wide open, right? It's coming to you.
Sometimes those are the hardest ones rather than making those trick plays. So nice job by Jace to be at the right place at the right time.
The snap to Whiting. Rolls left under pressure. He'll tuck it into the 45, scrambles out of bounds for a no gain at that 45-yard line. Final 30 seconds now.
Yeah, scrambles out of bounds in 22 seconds. They're going to call timeout now. I was going to say they're going to have to start moving a little bit quicker.
And tonight's scoreboard update brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. West Holmes up 49-0. 19 seconds to go here in the fourth. Back after this on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
And John Adams back out there. And 3rd and 9 at the 44 West Holmes. 15 seconds. Here's the snap. Whiting rolls to his right side. Maybe the last play of the game. Here's the pass off, going to be caught at the 30 of West Holmes. A first down, but now just 5 seconds to go. You can't stop it here, I don't think. Final 2-1, and that will do it.
Yep, that's going to be it.
And West Holmes, an impressive win tonight on their home field as they get it done tonight. And the victory for West Holmes by the final margin of 49-0. West Holmes, their first victory of the year. They go to 1-1. John Adams will drop their record to 1-1 with the loss. Final score, West Holmes winner 49-0. Back with the post-game show next on WKLM.
Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
This is Dr. Ryder with Active Chiropractic. Dr. Alexander and I are accepting new patients and look forward to helping you get back to a pain-free lifestyle. Chiropractic is a great way not only to help with back pain, but also headaches, sciatica, herniated disc, shoulder pain, knee pain, and more. We have the most available office hours in the area to help you 6 days a week and even on evenings. Our office is located in Millersburg. You can contact us through activechiropractic.co, where we now offer easy online scheduling for existing and new patients, or you can call us at 330-674-4373. Again, that is 330-674-4373. We look forward to helping you, and go Knights!
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Friday nights are back, and that means West Holmes football is ready to light up the field. From the first kickoff to the final whistle, we stand behind the Knights every step of the way. Troy Miller Agency, a proud Wayne insurance provider, is cheering loud for our players, coaches, families, and fans. Here's to a season of hard hits, big plays, and hometown pride. Contact Troy Miller Agency for all your insurance needs at our Shreve and Berlin locations. Local, loyal, and always on your team.
Troy Miller Agency Insurance.
If you're 55 or older and thinking about simplifying life, discover the comfort and convenience of independent living at Walnut Hills Retirement Community. Tour their beautiful campus featuring spacious retirement apartments, homes, and condominiums with maintenance-free living. Enjoy an active lifestyle with social events and activities. Plus, the peace of mind that skilled nursing and rehabilitation are available if ever needed. Schedule your personal tour today by calling 330-852-2622. Walnut Hills Retirement Community, 4770 Old Pump Street in Walnut Creek, where carefree living begins.
Hi, this is Maria from The Glass Doctor. At The Glass Doctor, we do a wide variety of glass, from auto glass to commercial storefronts, shower doors, vinyl windows, mirrors, tabletops, fogged windows, heavy equipment glass, and we also carry acrylic and polycarbonate products. Whatever your glass needs are, we can fix your pains. Call The Glass Doctor at 330-674-7556.
Call The Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
So guess what I found at the jewelry store in Millersburg?
Ooh, what?
Sterling silver birthstone jewelry. Bracelets, necklaces, earrings. You can stack them. You can mix and match them. They're so pretty.
That sounds perfect for birthdays or just because.
Exactly. And they're right downtown at 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg.
Looks like I know where I'm spending this weekend.
The Jewelry Store. Beautiful, personal, unforgettable.
Tonight by the score of 49-0 over John Adams. West Holmes got their first score of the game via a kick return with 8:57 to play in the first quarter on this play. There's a little snap, he'll grab it, and just does barely get it away. Almost got blocked. It'll be a grab return now to the 45-50. Near side, down to the 45, to the 40, 35, to the 30, let's go. 20, 15, 10, 5. That'll be a touchdown for West Holmes and Reed Hawksworth. That was a punt return for a 60-yard return, Reed Hawksworth, and just like that, West Holmes up 7-0. They would add on to that with the Knights with 6:02 to play in the first quarter on this play. 1st and 15. The snap. Pass, far side, Beachy. Beachy center step, down to the 45, down to the 40, middle of the field, now to the 35. Still going, 30, 25, 20, forget about it. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No problem, I guess. Croy Beachy goes 46 yards to the house. His second touchdown reception of the year, and West Holmes led 14-0. He would add on another score with 4:10 to play in the opening quarter on this play. Williams in the shotgun, here's the snap. Braden Parsons, jailbreak, grabbed by Hawksworth, down to the 45, to the 40, good blocking, down 35, to the 30, middle of the field, 25, 20, to the 15, goes to the 10, pass by the defender, still going, to the 5, into the end zone, and touchdown, Reed Hawksworth. That'll go 50 yards to the house. His second touchdown of that first quarter, 21-0 Knights, and they get another score to close out the first quarter with 2:57 to go on this play. Williams in the backfield, the snap. Pass, near side, jailbreak, and grabbed by Kraft to the 30. He gets to the 25, to the 20, breaks the tackle to the 10, to the 5. He'll be the end zone. Touchdown, another jailbreak, another score. 34-yard touchdown pass from Parsons to Matt Kraft. Matt Kraft, his first touchdown grab of the year, and West Holmes led at 28-0 after one, and they kept on scoring in that second quarter with 11:54 to play in the second. The Knights would get another touchdown on this play. Snap to Parsons, rolls to his right side, pass, near side, caught, down to the 5, near the end zone, going to be in there, touchdown, Rhett Cheney. Rhett Cheney, a 15-yard touchdown, actually an 11-yard touchdown reception that time for Rhett Cheney, and West Holmes would add on to their lead, and they would get one more score with the Knights with 8:34 to play in the first half on this play. Parsons gets the snap, rolls to his right side. Oh. Gets a pass off to the end zone again. Going to be a jump pass. Going to be snatched away. Rhett touchdown Cheney. Pass caught by Rhett Cheney for the score. Boy, he went up and he just got it. Rhett Cheney, he mossed him to get that jump grab over the defender for the touchdown. His second touchdown in that second quarter. And that would go on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Parsons. And that would close out the half. West Holmes led at 42-0. They would add on one more score in the game. That came with 10:43 to play in the third quarter for the Knights on this play. Gets the snap. Handoff Baker straight ahead. Has the room down to the 40, to the 45. Past the defender to the 50. Still going near sideline 35, 30. Down to the 25, 20. Baker to the 15, to the 10, stiff arm to the 5. Still going into the end zone, touchdown.
What a run by Silas Baker. And I got to give a shout out to Brandon Loretta. He was 20 yards down the field blocking, and that was the one block that Silas needed. And then right at the goal line, broke a couple tackles, a little cutback by Silas. Excellent job.
Silas Baker, just a sophomore. Some of the other younger guys getting an opportunity in the second half, and he made the most of it. And that time for Silas Baker, a 62-yard touchdown run, his first touchdown run of the year. And West Holmes went on to get the win by the final margin of 49-0 over John Adams tonight. Back with more right after this on WKLM. Show brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. West Holmes the winner by the final margin of 49-0 over John Adams. Their first victory of the year comes on their first home game of the season here in Knight Stadium and their first ever meeting with this John Adams team. As far as the offensive numbers are concerned tonight, West Holmes ran 29 plays. John Adams ran 38 plays from the line of scrimmage. West Holmes had 8 first downs while the Rebels had 4 first downs for the contest. In all, West Holmes on the ground had 14 carries for a net total of 183 yards rushing tonight for the Knights. Leading the way for West Holmes on the ground, Silas Baker had a total of 5 carries for 130 yards and 1 touchdown run. Also tonight for West Holmes, Chris Williams had 3 carries for 53 yards on the ground. For him tonight, Logan Lyda had 3 carries for 11 yards. As for John Adams, they had 20 carries for just 35 yards rushing for them. As for their tailback, Joseph McCain Jr. had 13 carries for 17 yards. And quarterback Michael Whiting, he had 5 carries for 6 yards on the ground. And passing-wise, Braden Parsons had a big night tonight, completing 8 passes tonight. In all, West Holmes quarterbacks 8 of 15 passing, and for 172 yards passing this evening for the Knights, and 171 yards of that credited to Braden Parsons. And for Parsons also, in addition to that, he would come through with a total of 5 touchdown passes, all coming in the first half of play. Completed 2 of them to, of course, one to Croy Beachy, one to Reed Hawksworth, one to Matt Kraft, and 2 touchdown passes to Rhett Cheney as well in that first half of play by Braden Parsons. And for Michael Whiting at quarterback on the other end for John Adams, they would finish up passing-wise, 9 of 18 passing for 95 yards, and they would end up throwing 2 interceptions. Parsons threw 1 interception on the night for West Holmes. In all, West Holmes had 355 yards of offense. John Adams had 130. West Holmes, 4 penalties for 25 yards, and for the Rebels, they had 12 penalties tonight for a total of 69 yards. Final score, West Holmes winner, 49-0 over John Adams. Back after this from MRV Siding Supply.
Looking for more privacy, less glare, and a cleaner look for your home? MRV Siding Supply has the answer with Provia windows and doors featuring built-in internal blinds. Enjoy privacy when you want, protection from the sun when you need it, and no dusty cords or tangled blinds to worry about. Plus, they're backed by a 10-year warranty for added peace of mind. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or visit mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
West Holmes the winner by the final score of 49-0 over John Adams this evening. And Scott Vaughn will look with the final defensive numbers.
For the time of possession for the game, West Holmes had the ball for 18 minutes and 46 seconds. John Adams had the ball for 30 minutes and 22 seconds. Efficiency-wise, on third downs, West Holmes was 1 for 3. John Adams was 1 for 8. John Adams did not attempt or convert a fourth down conversion, and then West Holmes was 0 for 1 there in the second half. Defensively, for John Adams, Dolores Harvey led the team with 4 tackles. He had 2 sacks. And then Richard Jordan Jr., Brandon Fuller Jr., Delonte Warner, and Shamar Rivers all had 2 tackles. And then there's a host of John Adams players that had 1 tackle. Harvey had 2 sacks. Warner had a pass deflection, and then Cashlin Fort had that interception. For West Holmes, Cameron Badger led the team in tackles with 6. He also had a tackle for a loss. Oliver Fleming, Logan Lyda had 4 tackles. Lyda had a tackle for a loss and a pass deflection. Joshua McCall, Chris Williams, Coy Beachy, Landon Kearns, Noah Grassball, and Hudson Flanders all had 3 tackles. Chris Williams added a tackle for a loss, and Kearns added an interception to his 3 tackles. Silas Baker, Elias Candle, Matt Kraft, Braden Lake all had 2 tackles. We had Elias Candle with a tackle for a loss in there. And then Rhett Cheney, Reed Hawksworth, Wade Miller, Asher Anderson, and Liam Angle all had 1 tackle. Cody Gallion had an interception, and then Zach Hustack had 2 blocked punts on the game.
All added up to a 49-0 victory for West Holmes tonight. We'll be back around one more time after this from MRV Siding Supply with the player of the game in the final to wrap it up.
When the wind howls and the storm rolls in, trust the protection from Provia at MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max insulated vinyl siding is built for performance, featuring a lifetime limited warranty that even includes protection against hail damage. Provia siding is highly rated for wind resistance and engineered to withstand extreme wind loads. And don't forget Provia storm doors, renowned for their heavy-duty construction and outstanding wind performance. Visit MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Home field at Knight Stadium by the score of 49-0 over John Adams. We came back here again just week 2, Scott. The same token here, playoff implications down the road, all that kind of stuff. You just kind of feel like they had to respond here tonight, and West Holmes did.
Yeah, and you're interested to see how a team responds after a loss, and especially a loss to a rival. You could take it one or two ways, and they came out and they were aggressive right off the bat, and John Adams was on their heels the entire time. So I love the way they played. They were flying around on defense, making plays, hitting hard. Didn't give them a chance to breathe on offense. And then on offense for us, they were scoring 1-2 play drives, and that's got to be a real confidence booster for those guys. And we needed this.
Of course, the game tonight, it's really hard to pick one guy for an offensive player of the game. We're going to go with Braden Parsons for our top dog uniform and equipment offensive player of the game. And for Parsons, good to see him get it going here. 5 touchdown passes in the first half.
Yeah, there's probably 5 guys that we could have picked for offensive player of the game. But, he leads the team. He's the quarterback. And if it wasn't for him, a lot of this stuff wouldn't go as well as it does. He's a great leader. He's a great kid. So it was great to see him have a good game on top of several nights on offense.
Good to see that. And for our Table Rock Pizzeria, the play of the game. And for the Table Rock Pizzeria play of the game, we're going to go with Rhett Cheney. Of course, he had that he mossed the kid there in that touchdown grab. Well, that was quite a grab there at the end of that second quarter.
That was one of the more amazing high school plays that I've ever seen. Jumping up there over the defender, grabbing that ball out of his hands. That was very impressive and an amazing play. Well deserved for Rhett.
And as far as our Bully Dogs towing and Bully in recovery, I should say, defensive player of the game, who's that, Scott?
Yeah, so we're going to cheat a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit of special teams, but he wreaked a lot of havoc on defense as well. We're going to give it to Zach Hustack for the 2 block punts. There's a lot of players that don't get 1 block punt in their careers, let alone 2 block punts in one half. So Zach had an amazing game. He caused a lot of chaos, and nice job by him tonight.
Certainly was, and of course added up to get this victory here. So now you get that win out of the way. You got the back of the win column for the Knights here. Important to do that, and now of course we're going to have a big another tune-up before the OCC play against Orville on the road next week.
Yeah, another future conference opponent. Triway and Orville, but Orville next week. They're always a good program. They always put out a good quality team. So I'm excited to see how we go from this game now on to another game, and I know it's going to be competitive, especially at their place.
Orville up 15-0 at halftime tonight over Trinity as far as that game is concerned. So as far as that is concerned, of course, West Holmes will improve now to 1-1. I mentioned they'll be at Orville next week. We will be live streaming that game, of course, next week. Our hometown football Friday night pregame show will be back to a normal time at 6 p.m. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. John Adams will drop their record to 1-1 on the year. course, a reminder, we'll have hometown football Friday night coming away tonight on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Well, all there you go, scores for you. And, of course, it'll be every 10 minutes all the way until midnight as the, of course, games start to ramp up. Of course, with our earlier kickoff time, we'll get those scores on the air, of course, and also the post-game interview with Keaton Leplaw. Also, highlights from tonight's contest, plenty of those. And also, you can stay tuned for the conversation with the voice of the Buckeyes, Paul Keels, kind of a preview of this year's Ohio State football team. We'll have a conversation about that. Jake Seidel has the Cleveland Browns report and more, all coming away tonight on Hometown Football Friday night. For Scott Vaughn, I'm Matt Croy, and also thanks to our video live streaming crew from Claxon Communications, allowing us to bring you this live stream coverage tonight, and that, of course, being Jacob Heading, our producer, and our cameraman, Andrew Dunlap, and thanks to Michael Hammond back at the studio. Tonight's postgame show brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. The final score, West Holmes wins it 49-0 over John Adams. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.